couple of videos. So we got a video missing. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. We got a missing video. So the first video that Jamie called himself making our products is missing. Came in here this morning, went to refresh the video, and I was met with this right here. At the bottom, it tells us to go to the home page. It says video is unavailable, and this is private. We've seen this before because he's known for doing this, taking videos and basically marking them private. When he gets busted or when he gets caught or too much heat comes up on him. So let's go over to the blacklist really quick, and let's pull up something that shows you his history on doing this. This is a demonstration where Jamie got caught with the network grade 773 matching his product. There is his channel right there. That right there is Cruise Mixes versus the 773 network gray. As you can see, there's the product right there. Now this happened in a live stream where the video went missing. I'm gonna come in here, we're gonna show this and exactly show you the results. See right there? That's the results that came up on the video we were searching. Pro Cinemax Mix versus network gray 773. Right here, unavailable. Right there. Says go to home. So we got the same thing on our end where it tells us to go to home. So I'm curious, if we click on that, is it going to bring us to his home page? So I'm going to go over here. This is the video that's missing. So you can see the video that we can't find. That's the video that went missing right there. This is the first one he made, claiming he can make our products. Product came up gray, rollers came up gray. Second time he tried to do it on part 2, again, roller came up gray, and also too, the product came up gray. So he's failed 2 times in a row. But let's come over here and I'm going to check out and see if this basically goes to what I think it's going to go to. It's going to go straight to his home. So let's see. So the video's not there. This is the original video. So it didn't go straight to his home. But this is the original video that's missing. Now, how do we know it's this video? Well, that's simple and easy. We have copies of this demonstration. Let me go over here and show you. That means they could have tossed it someplace else. But we have copies of this demonstration. Let's go over here to my channel. Here we go. This is the actual video right here that's gone missing. I'm going to go into my live, and you'll see multiple videos of this demonstration. We made copies of it just in case if it goes missing. So there we go. These are our copies of this particular product to make sure it doesn't go missing at all. So this is the name of the product. We'll bring it up real quick. We have right here, Crow's right here. Here we go. This is the videos missing right here. And again, we typed it into our search engine multiple times. It doesn't come up. Actually, it's being added to the blacklist. Now, this is his first attempt on trying to make our product. He tries a second attempt, but in the second attempt, the product still comes up gray. We know that video is also going to go missing because there's also some interesting stuff that popped up in that video. The disturbing amount of aerosol cans he actually has in the apartment that really literally should not be there in that apartment. So tomorrow morning, Monday, I'll be getting up and I'll be contacting a friend of mine over in California who works for license inspection. I also will contact the landlord. We'll get a hold of him and we'll show him the screenshots of what we picked up. I'm pretty sure he doesn't tolerate people having combustible, explosive items inside the apartment. You can't have that many cans in there. I'm sorry. For some people at the end of the day think you can, go ahead, test it, see what happens. See how far you go with it. You can't do that. There's one of the demonstrations right there. Go over here, grab this one right here too also. This is one where we're showing the rollers. Here we go. So this video is now missing. If you're going to go on camera and you're going to tell people at the end of the day that you can make my products, you're going to post ingredients at the bottom of this being my product, Then where's the video? Oh, that's where we basically zoomed in and got the people that were in the room talking. Yeah, you guys were in there running your mouths and talking all this trash about how that product, at the end of the day, you can't wait to paint it to your surface. And he deleted the very same video. You know, we find that kind of funny. It's kind of like watching somebody watch a show where they're basically giving you a discount on car brakes, and then you find out later on those car brakes were recalled because they don't work, and you're sitting there bragging about it. Yeah, that's pretty much where that comes in at. I'm sorry, but it's funny. It is hilariously funny that he literally threw, and then we had a bunch of them in the room screaming and carrying on and acting up, claiming that the product worked, all this nonsense, and then to turn around and they wouldn't even name the products that they had. They were embarrassed. Look at this right here. It says right here, making a copy of Crow's Hard Fail. That's a copy of the actual video. So he can delete all the videos he wants. We have copies of all of them. So we can always come back in and share this video. And just like the network grade 773, where he was in there ranting and carrying on about that. He was talking about how his product doesn't match house paint, and now we have the only copy of that. Every time we show that video, he loses it because he doesn't want that video to exist. There's the name of the video right there. Do It Yourself Crow's Black Edition Series Ambient Light Rejection Avant Mix Free. Now, put a little challenge up there for you guys to try to find the video. Because again, if you're going to call yourself making our products, at the end of the day, it doesn't help to delete videos while you're trying to basically show people that you make our products. And the sad thing about this, that's kind of funny. This plays off part 2, because in part 2 he literally says, I made this product over here and the last video. Well, this is the last video and it's missing. We'll keep that there. I'm going to go over to on this one. And we'll dig up the video. Do it yourself. So no, he never made the product because again, then he tries to come in and make an excuse saying, oh, his product is not gunmetal, it's black. No, sorry, it's not black, it's gunmetal. Dude, just admit it. You can't make my product. And even what you're making right there is not gunmetal. That's not gunmetal, I'm sorry. You're way off. You don't even know what gunmetal even looks like. That's not gunmetal. So what happened is you got on camera, you failed, you bombed. That's what went on. You couldn't make our products as you said you were stating you could. And you went in, you tried to delete the video to get rid of it so no one else can see how badly you bombed. And it's the same nonsense with all the other screen paints, and there'll be many more besides this one. Right there. Yeah, and many more besides this one. So it just clearly shows that your customers are they don't want your products. They want our products. They want you to go in there and try to make our products. We literally just watched you guys fail multiple times, and that was hilarious to watch. We tried, but it didn't work out. Make sure you got that spelled correctly, people. All right. I told you. What did I say on camera? I sat there and said, try to make my product. I said that multiple times, did I not? I can make yours easily. You literally just showed me how to make it. I can make an upgrade version. I can do any half and half deluxe on your version of product. Basically, anybody can. If his product matches network grade 773, then you have two options with that. You can take it off the shelf and leave it the way it is because you don't have to show anything change. Because he already showed you that in the day. It doesn't really have any change to it. You just leave it the way it is. Or if you just want to do a deluxe version of it, you do half and half silver, 16 and 16. That's what you do. 16 of PPJ or G and 16 of network gray or slip silver. That's it. And you put in about 1 to 2. I'll put in 1 to 2, either in black. That's all. You're done. So he showed you how to make it. And the reason why they didn't want to come into the room, they were in the room with fake accounts, so we started digging up their accounts, and they started disappearing out of the room one by one. But they came in the room ranting and carrying on and acting up, and I asked them the question, so if you're so proud of this product, what screen paint do you have of his on your wall? Not one person mentioned anything. And the reason why they couldn't mention anything, because they were embarrassed to do so. How do you defend somebody and be embarrassed at the same time? I don't know how that one even works. How does that work? Either you're proud or you're not. Which one is it? Let me make this right here. Oh, mix free. I forgot you did the opposite way. Mix free. Go down mix. Free. All right. So this video, when it pops up, it's supposed to have an eclipse and it's supposed to have our name in there somewhere. So you can see this is how we wrote it down. Do it yourself. Crow's Black Edition Series. Ambient light projection. Advanced. Mix free. Exactly the same way. Oh, see, he put it back in. Now there's the video back in again. After we showed you the video was missing, he puts it back in. Jamie, this doesn't help you, dude. And the reason why it doesn't help you, because I sat there and said in a video, you're known for doing this. You're known for putting videos back and forth when you're actually put on blast. We already did a video. We already searched for it. It didn't come up. This is what came up right here. So you took the video off your account. Then when you got accused of taking it off your account, you put it back on. Perfect. Doesn't make a difference. We still need the video.
Go for grub up.
We're way too loud on this one.
You hungry?
So let's go back over here to the first beginning. Because not only this shows that you failed 2 times in a row to make the product, but thank you for bringing the video back on. Because again, like I said, you removed it. We went on there and looked. We couldn't find it. We searched for it. It's right there in the video. People can see. Now, all of a sudden, the video pops back in there. That shows you at the end of the day, Crow. It shows a sign of basically of guilt. Now, let's come here and let's look at this right here. And this one, you're showing this product right here. And oh, let's see what he said about the water too. Remember in the last video, second video, he said the water was a kind of soupy, silky. That's what he used to put for the water. Put the water in it to make it so, because at the end of the day, you know, it was so, the acrylic paint was so thick and it's hard to roll out, and that's why the water was needed. What we got up here?
Actual ingredients that I'm going to use. And hopefully you guys can follow these steps and make it yourself. But one of the things that I want to really emphasize on is that, you know, buy a little portion of it if you can, and make a test sample before you go all out and paint your whole screen. Don't do that. Okay, so first of all,
So don't do that. You don't want to paint that in your whole screen, because you can end up messing up your screen because he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm glad you brought this video back. So now we can put this one. We already got copies of it anyway, just to make a difference. But the fact that you put it back in, because again, somebody was putting some pressure on you because you deleted the video. That video should have never went anywhere. It should have stayed right there. And we still have a video showing that that video went missing. And then we have another video of it just popping back up again.
get a sample, like a plexiglass, cardboard. It really doesn't matter.
Oh, real quick. You can bring videos back, right? So that means they're not deleted. You don't mind bringing back that Network Gray 773 video, do you? And also to the 2.0 on how to make that for free, and the bare silver screen. Bring those videos back on too.
And paint that before you paint your whole
What's the
screen.
problem? He's gonna bring one of them back, bring the rest of them back too.
Multiple projectors, like
And the Frankensteins. Bring back all the Frankensteins.
Then, yeah, use it for outside use. If we have high lumen projectors, 3,500 lumens, 3,200 lumen projectors.
That's not high lumens.
Venue projectors, older 720p projectors that are like 4,200 lumens, 5,500 lumens. For outside use, it'll be fine. You know, if you guys just make sure to calibrate and
Make sure to calibrate. We don't calibrate.
and just make sure to, you know, mess around with the settings. That's what I mean by calibration. Make it brighter, or if you guys don't want it brighter, it's up to you. It's your, it's on you. Okay, so the tone that I'm going to use, the color tone that I'm going to be using is this. This is one of the color tones that
We're making this today.
there it is. So this is the color tone that I'm going to be using today.
Let me tell you something. First things first, if I'm making a product at the end of the day, this is my product I designed, not this one. I have a right to back my product up any way I want to. If anyone's going to come in and try to trash my product, I got a right to back it up. For those of you who feel at the end of the day that I don't have a right to expose people who basically try to taint my work at the end of the day, get the freak off my channel. Kick rocks. I don't want you on.
Right. I have this in hand, so I might as well just use this, mess with it, and make it a little bit better. Okay?
And for those who are going to sit there and say, oh, but it's not affecting my orders. It's not affecting my orders one bit. My technology is so advanced, it's not even funny. I got certified screens that are creating my technology in a day. They don't fear these people. They don't even know these people at the end of the day. Offline, my company's going to literally make so much money. At the end of the year, we're going to make a decision whether we keep our companies offline completely or basically we still continue online. That's the final decision that comes at the end of the year.
So, again, this is what I'm going to be using. Okay? That's my main base.
We're still waiting the product to be made. It keeps coming up gray.
Okay, so this is like around $6. You could get one of these samples for around $6. After that, it gets a little bit more pricier because if you want to get some PPG metallic right here, I use all this for all my 3D printings and stuff like that when I spray them and all that stuff. But PPG metallic, you can get it in a quart, all right. But now that I'm 3D printing,
look, at the end of the day, the rollers are gray. Gunmetals don't even come up gray. Not that color, they don't.
This 3D print is for a customer.
When you're talking to a person at the end of the day who basically specializes in that field. This is a person who can't even beat house paint.
I know about anime a lot, this is going to be.
You know I'm not reading that, right?
A Chainsaw Man mask.
I never do.
Right? So
my customers already know from the door, if you want to contact us, you don't reach us through live stream. So they know that from the door. We don't talk to customers in live stream. These live streams are strictly opened up so we can bring individuals in here. At the end of the day, fakes and phonies. That's what the live streams are for. That's why we don't delete that. We leave it open so everybody can read the comments.
I'm going to be probably doing 1 ounce of that metallic.
Let's see if he explains what the water is, what he does in the second video.
And 1 ounce of water, not a lot of water. You could add more water. I'm just going to use that because of what it is, right?
So let me get this straight. Again, this is extreme fail on your behalf. I'm glad you put the video because now I can do that comparison right there. In the first video, you sat there and said of what it is, which means you didn't even know what the water was used for. In the second video, you come up with some crazy excuse about why the water has to be added in due to the fact that the acrylic paint it makes it impossible for it to be actually used at the end of the day because it requires water. If that was the case, every person who dropped in any Home Depot or any form of paint store would have been told, hey, if you're going to be using this product, it may be best if you add water to it because this will make it for a smoother run. That's a lie at the end of the day. That's just bullcrap. That is. It's definitely bullcrap. And anyone's ever painted a house or a room or whatever you've done at the end of the day, and you've never walked into any form of one of these hardware stores and they sat there and told you got to put water in this. The only time they tell you to put water in something that's the paint is really, really thick, like a really dense product, and you're going to be pushing this through a sprayer and you don't want to clog it up, they may put a little paint thinner into it. That's what they'll apply to do. Majority, most are not going to request water. It'll be paint thinner. That's why it's called paint thinner. But anyway, no, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He actually said two different things in the video. And again, as everybody says, the paint is actually gray. Now, just because you can't make a black paint, you want to come off and say, oh, his product's gunmetal. Product's not gunmetal. It's black. That's why we have something called black on black.
You guys could go with whatever color you
We have to do a side-by-side of our products versus black paint. Because this comes up quite often if we're doing business with people. The first thing they'll say is, well, how do I know I'm not buying a gray paint at the end or a dark gray paint? That's why we have the black on black. Why do I have more black on black demonstrations on my product than anybody with a gray mix? Look, man, you can sit there. I'm not going to read through that, but you can sit there and I don't know what you're trying to justify here. At the end of the day, my tests are backed up. No.
I think I was supposed to share with you guys.
Let me explain something to you, my man. First things first, I have more certified screen tests than anybody else. Show me, go on YouTube, show me one screen paint product right now that has as many certified demonstrations that I have. Outdoor demonstrations on so many different form of caliber screens, it's not even funny. Show me on how many different forms of motorized screens, tension screens, how many different forms of projectors that they've run through the demonstrations. I've lived in four different houses in an apartment, and every time I put my technology in, it thrives without no problem whatsoever. Show me anyone. Show me anyone with technology called Sun Killer that can absorb sunlight and push in it. Show me one technology that has that capability. There is none at all, period. Show me. All right, then, moving on. If you had the ability to do so, if you had the ability to prove your product, then those demonstrations would be there for all to see. I have over 8,000 YouTube demonstrations. I have so many demonstrations literally flooded through YouTube. You can't walk there without basically bumping into my products or one of my demonstrations. How come none of these guys are doing any of these demonstrations? I have an archive that goes all the way back to the first beginning of gray screen paints into basically charcoal gray, into gunmetal, into black technology. Show me their history. They've been making the same gray product from day one to here. And then we got a video of this fellow who can't even beat house paint at the end of the day. And you guys want to come in and justify that, the nonsense in the day? Yeah, you're a bunch of trolls at the end of the day. Yeah, go somewhere with that nonsense. Show me something.
Now that I have it here.
That paint came up gray.
But this is the black.
But then again, we are talking to people at the end of the day that still don't know colors, because y'all think y'all got a black screen. You don't know the difference between black and gray? Apparently you don't.
Back there, the projector on right now. I don't know if you could hear it in the background, maybe not, but I think we have it set up already.
Yeah.
And this
That's gray.
Roller is not the ones I use. I usually use a quarter nap roller. This is just something
That's a gray roller. Gee whiz. If I gotta sit up here and I gotta explain to you what colors are at the end of the day, that's pretty sad. That gets pretty sad if I gotta sit there and explain to you colors. You really don't know the difference between colors. On his website alone, does he have anything in his specification sheets back in his products? You want to talk about knowledge to knowledge? Go through his website. What does he have for his specification sheets on his products? Does he have anything about viewing angles? Does he have anything about what time the screens fire up at what time of the day? Does he have any demonstrations against certifies versus his screens, different color levels, 1,000 lumen projectors? Dude, I got projectors in here that run from 1,000 lumens all the way up to around 50 lumens in here. I own more projectors than he does. You want to keep copping 5,000? I just did a demonstration a couple of days ago, 19 feet back at 1,000 lumens versus a white surface. Move on, next. You see this right here? Since you know so much. You see this right here? Look at this. This is my demonstration page for 1,000 lumen demonstration. Show me his. Show me his test on 1,000 lumen projectors. If I type into it right there and I say, 1,000 feet, 13 feet back, 1,000 lumen projector, who pops up, me or him? Certified screens, who pops up, me or him? Outdoor demonstrations, who pops up, me or him? Show me, come on. As a matter of fact, your customers at the end of the day, how about you do me a favor? How about you take your screen paint and you put that Network Gray 773 demonstration and put it up right now? Come on. You want to talk trash in the day? How about you do it? If he won't do it at the end of the day, how about you do it? How about you do the slip silver? I'll send a link to you right now. Give me your channel. I'll send a link to you. I'll go right to your channel, put you on blast, and I'll have you do that demonstration. If you have that much confidence in that product and he won't do the test, how about you do it? I didn't think so. You can't even name the product that you have, let alone you won't do the demonstration. If he won't do it, then how about you do it? How much confidence you have in the product you bought? Apparently none, if you're able to name what you bought in this room. Because if he won't do it, I'll ask you to do it. Oh, it got kind of quiet, didn't it? Because you know at the end of the day that that product's going to match. And you know at the end of the day that you got burnt. You got robbed. You know, it's funny. Some people, when they get robbed and burnt at the end of the day, that they will literally still back that person up. Because again, it's embarrassing to come out and say that you got cheated. Some people won't even admit that they got scammed at the end of the day. They'll keep it quiet because they don't want people to know how stupid they are. They won't say anything about it. That's what you guys are. You won't say nothing about it, even though you know you got robbed. Because you don't want anybody to know that you're the ones that got robbed, because the evidence is right there. You know how I know this? Because I asked you one question. I said, what screen paint do you have on that wall? And you said nothing, which means you're embarrassed to tell what you have. Thank you for that piece of information. You're too easy to read. Why do you try? Deleted accounts gone. Videos all matching at the same time. I'm glad he brought the other one back, because now we have a copy of it anyway. If it ever goes missing, we still have copies of it. That makes no difference. But the fact that he tried to get rid of it and then brought it back, he had no choice but to bring it back. Because again, it shows you tried to hide something, but you had to bring it back. What are you going to do? Make a video and say it was always there? We have a video showing that it wasn't there. Unless we're all crazy in the room and we're seeing things, but yeah, the video wasn't there. You had no choice but to bring it back. Now, mind you, Jamie, I will go back and check if that video is still there. And if it's missing, you know what's going to happen. Video will pop up about it. So you better make sure that video stays there always. And while you're in the process of going through your private account and digging up videos, then you need to bring some more back. You see this right here? This is the Frankenstein. Jamie, I want this one back up. I want to see this one. Since you can bring these videos back up, now we know. Another one we would like to see, which is very important. I want to see this one. I'm pretty sure we all want to see this one. I want to watch this video again. So can you bring up this video right here, your product versus network grade 773, because it is missing. And I would appreciate it if you bring back the personal mix demonstration, because I would like to see that one too. Can you bring these two back? Oh, this one too. No, I forgot this one. The benefit of your product versus a white screen. Bring these three back right here. We just went, oh no, I forgot. There's 4 of them. There's another one too. Not being greedy as your videos. If you have the ability to bring them back, bring them back. I want to see them. Bring this back, and I want to see this one. This is the one I want to see the most. The 2.0. Oh, definitely bring this one back. I want this back more than the other ones. Bring this video back. Come on, man. Bring it back. Because we see you had the ability. You just sat there and removed that video, couldn't find it, and now it's back. So we know you can bring it back. So bring this video back, because I'm pretty sure all of us would love to watch this entire video. Come on, man. Bring it back. Bring it back, Jamie. What you afraid of? I mean, you brought back the other video, and it clearly shows you're not making our product correctly. So we already seen that already coming. So come on, bring this back. I want to see this one right here. I'm curious. I'm pretty sure everybody wants to see the free screen paint mix. The whole entire video from beginning to end. You think he'll bring him back? I don't know, people. I don't think he's going to bring him back. I would like to see him. I would like to see this one more than the rest of them, because this one's really interesting. This one he gave out free mixes, but I don't know if he's going to bring that one back. And I would like to see the personal mix brought back, and this one right here, because he can bring videos back, which we just saw him do right here. He brought the video back. So if he brought the video back and he has the capability, then that means, come on, bring the rest of them back. Let's see those too. See the kind of problems that you paint for yourself? How you paint yourself in a corner when you do dumb stuff like this, like remove a video and then bring it back? Because then now we all know that you can bring these videos back. You do have these videos. So if you have that capability, how about you bring the rest of them back so we can watch those? I'm going to give you until today to bring back those videos. But until then, your product is gray. Your rollers are saying it's gray. It's gray. It's coming up gray. That's what it is. I got to get to Home Depot and pick up this stuff. I'm looking forward to see if he brings the rest of the videos back. The one I want the most would be the free mix. That would be the one I want to see the most. That video is really interesting. I watched the whole entire thing. But I thought it was going to be to go back there and get it, and I only recorded like that one section in there. I wish I would have recorded the whole thing from beginning to end, because it was really interesting to watch, but I doubt he's going to bring it in. One of the things you'll notice, if he does bring the video back, you will notice that he never put any Metallica mix in there whatsoever. He just put black and white paint, and you'll read in the comments section, if he hasn't deleted that or blocked it, it clearly states for people are asking him why you call it Metallica 2.0 when there's no Metallica in it at all, period. So again. So I'm curious to see those demonstrations. Yep, he brought back the chat. There's a chat right back in there. They're all back in there. Good, because that was all hidden. Good, that's fantastic. So let's get cracking. Let's make these, get these on camera so we get that done. And let me see. Now, Jamie, this is not being done. I don't want you to think that, oh, he's doing this because he's losing money. No, not losing money at the end of the day. We're good, trust me. We do this because we out you at the end of the day because, again, we like to show people at the end of the day, you're stupid. You don't know jack. That's pretty much it. But, yeah, look at this, man. White paint, you never put white paint in silver. You never put silver. It turns it gray. That's why. And we're going to make another version. It's going to have none of this in it, but it's going to be straight black paint with glitter in it. Because that would be black, right? That'd be actual black. The rollers will come up black, right? Right? All right, then. Then that would be darker than these mixes, right? If you're going to call yourself making a black paint, then why didn't the product come out black? But if we make a product that's strictly black with some glitter in it, then that should basically be darker than your mixes, right? Then technically that would make that black, right? You know, literally, I can just do that from the door. Just make a black version, put glitter in it, that's it. Because you making part 1 and part 2, even when you put the white paint in it, it came out gray. And even when you took the white paint out of it and you put silver in it with water, it still came out gray. So why don't you just make it with just regular black paint and put some glitter in it? Then you would have nothing mixed or diluted. Oh, you know what? That'd be different. That'd be interesting. That'd be fun. Oh, we could do that today. We definitely could do that today. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely can do that today. I'm doing that today with the black paint and glitter. That'd be darker than your mixes you have right there. If you call yourself making a black paint at the end of the day, we can literally make a mix darker than yours over there and still blow it out. So if you're saying that this is our product, well, it couldn't be because it's not black. It had to be literally black to be our product. So these are fail already from the door. So today we're going to make a mix that's going to be straight black paint and glitter and see if that fixes it. See if that does it. Because when you're making a black paint, you can't put silver and you can't put white in it because it offsets the black levels. It's right there, as you can see, because the rollers are coming up gray. Now this is the original screen he painted right here. And if you come back over here to this video, and you're watching how he's painted it in again, this is his commercials. I hate this.
Flat Force Flex Max Strength trash bags are 25% more.
All right, so you see the surface here? This is the original paint that he applied on the second demonstration. You see the color of it? It's gray. He has a picture of the paint here. This is the first one. All right, let me see him come over here for a minute when he mixes it, because the mixing on here is freaking so long. I don't know why it took so long to paint this in.
I'm not gonna go like super dark in one shot. Just see how that footage, right?
So in this one, he basically removed the white paint because the white paint was setting off the balance of black, and he left the silver, thinking that was going to fix it. No, it doesn't fix it. It actually still offs the balance of black.
It's a nice color. Those are actually nice color.
But the thing about that is that's not black, that's gray. And you try to come and say there's different shades of black. No, there is different shades of black, but they're all black. If I take several different shades like Black Magic, Black Dynasty, a couple other black, and put it against the screen, they all come up black. Every single one of them. Bed sheets all come up black. Tablecloths, micro mesh, all come up black. They're just all black to different shades of black, but none of them come up gray. That's actually gray.
You can see the difference.
So basically what he's showing you is basically a darker version of this because this has white painted and this has silver and black.
Like even when I put it, see how dark it is now? It's a shade darker than this. You see how grayish it kind of looks here?
You're talking about grayish. That you just explained this to be in your last demonstration to be black. That's what you titled your video at, to be making our black product. Our product is not grayish. So what are you doing on camera? What is this? This is supposed to be the one you're supposed to be making, right? This is supposed to be our product. That's what you said, right?
Yes. So today I'm going to show you how to make it, and this is the actual ingredients that I'm going to
Thank you for
use.
bringing the video back. We can use this.
And hopefully you guys can follow the steps and make it yourself. But one of the things that I want to really emphasize on is that, you know, buy a little portion of it if you can, and make a test sample before you go all out and paint your whole screen. Don't do that.
Because he doesn't know whether or not you're going to check your screen or not. But you just said in the video that you're making our product. Would you say right?
Maybe, today I will be showing you, okay, how to make a black edition series.
Now, that's what you said. You're showing them how to make a black series screen paint, right? But what did you say here? You said it was gray. Our product's not gray. Our product's black. So what the freak is this?
Can you see the difference? Look, even when I put it, see how dark it is now? It's a shade darker than this. You see how grayish it kind of looks here? Like,
What did I sit there and say in the demonstration when he was pouring down the screen? I said, that's gray. What did I say about the rollers? I said the rollers were gray. Did I not say that in the demonstration? I'm talking to Crow's followers. This is where I feel that I just want to just come to your house and just smack you in the face with a piece of rolled up newspaper and just spray you with a water bottle and call you bad. Did I not tell you yesterday that that product was gray? But no, you jerks were in the room talking about, oh, this is black paint, blah, 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 blah. No, it wasn't black. It was gray. He just literally just said it right there on camera that this is what he painted yesterday. It's gray. I hate to talk to people like that in the day, but gee whiz, literally, how dumb are you? I specialize in black technology. I think I would know what the colors look like. And you're, at the end of the day, you drink people drinking chlorine at the end of the day. What are you doing? Like, you really don't know the difference between black and gray. He literally just sat there and said that the product was gray. No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. He literally just sat there and said, and Jamie, thank you for basically bringing the video back, because I can use this as a comparison of basically how stupid you are. Literally, he just said on the other end of the video, he's showing you how to make our black product. So what the heck is this he's explaining now? He's saying this come out grayish. Did we not say in the demonstration that the rollers were gray? Did we not say that? Did I not tell you that the product was gray when he rolled it out? But you freaking idiots at the end of the day are so concerned about basically trying to destroy my company at the end of the day, or trying to discredit my company at the end of the day, you end up making yourself look like idiots. That's what you did. He literally just said it's gray. But he just said in the other video, he's going to show you how to make a black product, but that's gray. Oh, don't forget it. I swear, having a conversation with you guys is the equivalent of one single penny in a can. That's what it is. Ka-ding, ding, ding. He literally just said it right there. That's almost worse than watching Danny in a video sit there and say that I never said it came in 4 colors. I never said it came in 4 containers. And really, you're watching the paint being displayed in 4 different colors. We got a nickname. We can call you individuals the lost tribe of projection screen paints, because you don't know jack at the end of the day. Let's go play that back again. Let's play it back again. Let's go back again. I'm glad he brought this video back. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And bring up the rest of ones too while you're at it.
How's everybody doing? I hope you guys can hear me. Today, I will be showing you, okay, how to make a black edition series.
Did he say gray? What color did he say? This is why we're going to need sock puppets. We're definitely going to need sock puppets. Maybe I have sock puppets. Maybe I'll get some big red bouncing ball with some subtitles, you know. If you get mad at me at the end of the day, it's customers, and you feel that I'm belittling you, yes, I am belittling you on every way I can possibly think of. I feel I'm not doing enough as it is. What part of that did you not understand? Did he just not come to stop with the books? Did he just come in here and just say out of his mouth, he's going to teach you how to make a black paint? And then over here, he says it's gray. So for all y'all that came in and sat there and say, oh yeah, it's definitely black paint, you just literally just made an idiot out of y'all at the end of the day. It's okay, you know, get used to it, you know what I mean? You know, I just look at, this is the thing right here at the end of the day. Just take all your clothes and toss those in the trash. Go down to a Halloween or some kind and just buy some clown makeup and just wear that for the rest of your life. Because you're a clown, that's what you are. Literally, he just sat there and said he's going to show you how to make a black product, and literally just shows you that the product is gray. Which one is it? Let's go back again, in case for some of you didn't hear it. Oh, for the fellow who sat there and said, you have my product? No, you don't. My product's black, not gray. But let's try it again. Don't get butthurt. Don't get butthurt. Don't do that. Don't do that. Take it.
Hope you guys
Take
can
it.
hear me.
Take it.
Today, I will be showing you, okay, how to make a black edition series.
What did he say? He say black or gray? Great, quiet as can be. Quiet as church mice. Now, for those of the victims, I feel sorry for you at the end of the day that you've been burnt and robbed and all that. But for you sheep at the end of the day, boy, I'm basically going to put you through the grinder. It's going to be bad for y'all. Next time, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice. Next time he does one of these videos, don't come in and comment. Don't do that. Don't come and comment. And don't get mad. Don't get upset. And don't get angry if you come in here and you're dumb enough to go, Dad, it's freaking Dad. It's Dad. Because that's literally how you act at the end of the day. Simple and plain. What did he just say on there? I don't want to see books at the end of the day. You're writing books in there. We're not looking at that. What did he say? He said he's making a black product. Did he not say that? Then why in the next video he's sitting there saying that this product came out gray? Oh, come on. Stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it. I don't want to hear the crying. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Stop it. Just stop it.
Look, even when I put it, see how dark it is now? It's a shade darker than this. You see how grayish it kind of looks here, like gunmetal?
That's not even gunmetal. That's not even close to being gunmetal. It's more of a charcoal gray, a light charcoal gray at that. But he just said it was gunmetal or gray, and yeah, he said black. That's what he said, right? I just wonder about that. Just want to make sure. Come on, y'all, you bought on yourself. This is what happens when y'all full of hatred at the end of the day. You jokers are full of so much hatred toward my company and what I do at the end of the day that you make yourselves look like idiots on camera. You have to deal with this. You bought this on your own. You bought this on yourself, all right? You bought this on yourself. You know the guy has a history of burning people at the end of the day. And you guys came in and made those comments, and that guy made a great paint. For those of you people who didn't show up in that site and did notice it was a gray paint, hey, hats off to you at the end of the day. But those of you who sat in there and made comments and swore up and down it was a black paint, my goodness, I swear. Whew, man. You might want to get a CAT scan of your brain. Something ain't working right. You might have too much gray area going up there. Something is not connecting in there at all. You thought that was gray. So you should not be driving. Some of y'all should not be driving at the end of the day. Literally shouldn't be. When you drive and you see traffic lights, does it all like one color to you? Because if it does, you need to get out of that vehicle. You don't kill somebody, kill yourself. That's gray, okay? So for the people who came in and thought this was black yesterday when he did that demonstration and whatever it was, this right here is gray. 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 Understand? Gray. 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 You got it? So make sure. Okay? It's kind of embarrassing. You know what I mean, right? It's very embarrassing. I swear, you're pushing me. You're pushing me to get the sock puppets. I don't want to do this. It's going to be pretty embarrassing to bring out these puppets and go, today, boys and girls. I'm talking to freaking, not our people. We're talking to the sheep at the end of the day, crow's people. Today, boys and girls, we're going to learn about colors. Yay! And I'm going to teach you about colors. We got a guy on here we call Dr. Wrong. Dr. Wrong doesn't know jack because he doesn't know colors at the end of the day. We got to go down that road, people. Seriously. This is what's going to come down to. Seriously. My goodness. That is freaking sad. Man literally sat there on camera and said he was making a black product, and it comes back out later on. We saw the paint come up in gray, and he turns out and said, well, this is more gray over here, right there. My goodness, that's unbelievable. I'm gonna go online. I'm going to Amazon and buy me some sock puppets. We're going to do a whole freaking Mr. Rogers setup in here for you guys. I literally, you think I'm joking at the end of the day? I will seriously spend the money to put in a studio and the new place and the new section I'm going to put in that. And I will literally have people dress up like clowns and all kinds of stuff to explain to you, Joker, you sheep, at the end of the day, the difference between color. You think I'm joking with you? I will definitely do this nonsense to you. I will embarrass the daylights out of you when I get done with you. I will literally have a freaking whole entire setup like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Like, today we're going to learn color. In our video today, we have Dr. Wrong. Dr. Wrong doesn't know much about colors. He can't help it. He's stupid. Come on, man. Yo, give me this ammunition at the end of the day. You really do. It's like being in the middle of a war, right? And it's like you pulling, I have no bullets at all, literally. And it's like watching you walk over. You're the enemy. Take your clip out and give it to me, and I blow your brains out. The dumbest thing for a person to do. Like, I'm right there, you know. My goodness, that's just so stupid. A slinky, a wonderful, wonderful toy. A slinky, everyone loves a slinky.
So it's a darker shade. So that's what I was looking for. And
that's what he was looking for. All right, it's good to know. He was looking for this, and he still failed. Why you just make the paint all black and just put glitter in it? It makes it so much easier.
Kind of an expert on colors and stuff like that. Well,
oh no. No. He just didn't just say what I just thought he'd just say. Did he just say an expert on colors? You know where I'm going. Come on, don't get mad. He literally just said he was an expert in colors, and the man failed in 2 attempts to make the paint. And he said he's an expert in color. The roller's coming up freaking gray. Let me tell you something. We got to go back on this again. Hold on. Wait, first, he said an expert in an expert in colors, right? That's what he said. He's an expert in colors, right? What happened here? What happened? What happened here? He's an expert in colors, right? Right? That's what he said. An expert in colors, right? What happened? No. I don't want to hear it. What did he say? He was saying he's an expert in colors. What happened? What happened, Mr. Expert? You're an expert in colors, right? Everyone likes a slinky. Boys and girls, we're in a room with Dr. Wrong, and Dr. Wrong says, I'm an expert in colors. Is he an expert in colors? Let's see. He's an expert in colors, right? He's an expert in colors. He couldn't tell the difference between network gray and his own product at the end of the day. He's an expert in colors. Oh, we got to go back to that one. Oh, this is gold. This is freaking gold. Oh my goodness, this is so embarrassing. I love this. This is so much. Oh my goodness. I'm going to spend the day on this. I'm going to pick this thing bit by bit. He's an expert in colors. Wait, let's get one more. Hold on. Let's get one more. We're going to add next to this one. This is right here is the bare silver screen. That's network gray. He's an expert in colors. You see that right there? An expert in colors. He's showing you 2 different screens right here. Neither one of these colors are matching at the end of the day. Expert in colors. Sorry, that's my other accent popping. Now I got multiple accents here. But anyway, he's an expert in color. So where is this working at here? Come on, people. Come on, get with me right here. Get up close. You see that? You see a difference in these 2 screens? What's going on here? What are you seeing? What you picking up? He's an expert in color, right? All right. I'm going to check on that real quick. Just wanted to say something real quick. Well, y'all follow him, you know, at the end of the day. I mean, don't get mad at me. Oh, my goodness. I smell like something's being roasted. I smell something roasted. Like something's really getting cooked, like baked. What the freak is that? Oh, it's Jamie. He's an expert in color. We got to go back to that. Is my volume up on this thing right here? An expert in color.
Look at this one. So it's a darker shade. So that's what I was looking for. And what makes me kind of an expert on colors and stuff like that, well, I'll give you a little bit of my background for those that don't know. I'm actually a pressman, right? I'm a certified pressman.
Dude, you said you're a certified pressman. I will have to question that at the end of the day. I mean, the people know at the end of the day that you don't know colors because you just sat there and said you're an expert in colors, all right? And yet we got over here on the blacklist of your product matching house paint. You literally can't tell the difference between these two and these two, honestly. Look at this. Look at that mess. You're an expert in color? Really? Where did this, can you bring this video back by any chance? Because you brought the other one back. Can you bring this back? He's an expert in color. I don't care if you're a certified pressman. I don't care what you are at the end of the day. Let me explain something to you. You do not know the difference in color. What the heck is going on there? Oh, didn't we see this demonstration before? I've seen it somewhere before. Wait, right here. It's in here. It's definitely the same one here. Oh, my goodness. It is the same one. Exactly the same one. This is the exact same video. Hold on. Yes, it is the exact same video. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. He's an expert. Wait. He just said he's an expert in color, right? An expert in color. Where's the sample sheet at? Oh, it's right here. You can see it in the corner. He's an expert in color, right? That's what he said. He could tell the difference between two different screens. It look completely different. Where you at, buddy? Where? Where's the expert? Where's the expert at? Where's the expert at? Nowhere, buddy. You're not expert in color. You're freaking colorblind. You got right on camera. You sat there and told people and lied that these were two different screens. They look exactly the same. But you're an expert in color. So let me get this straight. Not only did you fail making our screen paint twice and you don't know the color black, you really don't know what color black is, but you now claim yourself to be an expert in color. Jamie, do you forget these videos exist? I'm just asking a simple question, no jokes aside. Do you forget these videos exist? Do some reason in your brain you just figure if you delete something, it's not there anymore, and you know, you can say what you want on camera because nobody will notice. You just said you're an expert in color when you know these videos exist. Hold on a minute, I got something for you. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. He's crying a little bit. There you go. There you go. Don't, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. No, it's okay. It's okay. Shh, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right. I know. Things are rough, you know. I know. You feel better now? All right, it's good. That's good. That's good. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No, I know. Sometimes people just want to forget about bad things in life. I can understand that. Yeah. Okay, let's get back to the video. Okay, you good? You good? Take a deep breath. All right. Yeah. All right, you feel better now? All right, good. Okay, let's begin, okay? All right. You want some water? I got some water here. I got some bottled water here. I'm not sure. Some candy, I think. I'm not sure, but let's continue on. Okay. Now, you said you're an expert in color, right? All right, let's see. Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look. Let me just explain something to you. You people at the end of the day, you sheep. Let me explain something to you. You don't buy my products. You don't support my products. So when you sit here and come here talking about at the end of the day that, oh, I won't buy your product. You don't buy my stuff to begin with. What are you talking about? You don't support anything my company does. You weren't even here when my company first started. You didn't even exist. The fact that you come into this room acting like you know me at the end of the day, you don't know me. Because I was here doing screen paints before you ever heard of on YouTube. Let me explain that to you from the door. You didn't exist, Crow didn't exist, Danny and Chris. None of them existed when I came out. So what are you talking about? Do you think I made black screen paints? No, I started off with gray products. That's what I started off with first. So when you come on here trying to give me information, I was here before you were here. Do you understand that? I know your product better than you know it yourself. I can do the same thing with house paint. Jamie put down his product description that his product pulls up at 2,200 lumens. You don't even know your own product. It picks up at 1,000 because I had it and I tested it. So guess what else did? Network gray, slip silver, all that stuff picks up at 1,000 lumens. It can even pick up at 900 lumens, even 800. Don't know your own product. But you're going to tell me you're an expert in color and I'm seeing this? This is what I'm seeing? Are you kidding me? You tell me the difference between the two. Knock yourself out. Enlighten me. Any of you freaking sheep at the end of the day will back this nonsense. You can't even tell me what screen paint you have on your wall. Their credibility is going out the window. What screen paint do you have? Tell us, what screen paint do you have? Oh, you can't say anything, can you? Why? You want anybody to know that you basically bought the personal mix and we're all looking at this up, blend into a freaking house paint at the end of the day? There we go. I'm not seeing it. I'm skimming through it. Nope, nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm not seeing it. Moving on. I can look. It only takes me about a couple seconds to look through your stuff and just look through it. I'm reading through it right now that quick. I didn't see any screen paints in there describing what I was talking about. So if I don't see it, I move on. Where's the demonstrations at? Look at this. This is really, really bad. Oh my. He's an expert in color. Well, apparently, buddy, you don't know color at all, period. Because you can't be an expert and you mean to tell me you think these are two different screen paints. No, they're not. They're both the same. But he's an expert. Let me give you a slideshow real quick for those you just need. And you see two different screen paints here? You need me to blow this up for you? How about I just bring this up? Don't worry about that. This guy's in here talking a lot. Anyway, let's see. All right, look, let me explain something to you. If you're coming here to try to reason with me, not going to work at all, period. Because it is what it is. I got a right to basically drill this guy to the wall. I got a right to prosecute him. I got a right to roast him at the end of the day. If you're going to come in and try to make my product at the end of the day, to try to belittle my product, to try to call me a scammer and all these things at the end of the day, I'm going to crush you in the process. Understand that. This is business at the end of the day. I'm not going to have any mercy for you at the end of the day. If you're going to come and belittle anything that I build from the ground, or anything that I build, that I put my hard time of work into it, and you're going to do it at the end of the day, you be prepared for my wrath. I'm going to crush you at the end of the day. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to throw you out there and expose you for what you are at the end of the day. And if I have the ability to drag you in court and strip and take everything from you, then so be it. It will happen. And this will teach you a lesson to stay away from my stuff at the end of the day. I'm not a walking mat. People want to say, oh, Christians aren't supposed. Christians are not walking mats. We're not made for people to step and trample all over us and treat us any way you want. So I'm going to come in here and crush you at the end of the day. I got a right to defend my company. I built this company. And anyone sits there and says at the end of the day that I don't have that right, that people have a right to basically call me scammers and liars and taint my products at the end of the day, and I'm supposed to sit back and do nothing, you got the wrong person. Because I'm going to take you to court and crush you. I'm going to take everything from you. Now, for those who sit there and say, oh, you wasn't merciful, I was merciful. I've known Jamie for 6 years. In that 6 years' time, a lawsuit was never filed against him. For all the stuff that he went in and tried to make my products, and try to call me scammers, post pictures about me, all this dirty stuff he did, he was never filed. One lawsuit was never filed against him. As a matter of fact, statements were made multiple times. If he learned to mind his own business, I would drop any previous lawsuit, any lawsuit we thought of against him. Did he do this? No. He had plenty of opportunities to basically turn around. We even sent him a cease and desist order for him to back down. Did he listen? No. Then guess what? Next stage is he's getting crushed. That's going to happen. It's called consequences in life, people. How's that thing go? You play stupid games, you get, what do you call it, a stupid prize, stupid prizes. That's what he's getting. Because even if we decide basically to go in and say, okay, we don't file a lawsuit, does he listen? No, he doesn't listen. We sat there and told him over and over again, and he just, even after the docket numbers were filed, even after when he's going to court, he's still posting pictures and carrying on. So now the only way he can learn is basically at the end of the day, is basically he's going to have to go through some brutal stuff, and that's what's going to happen to him. So for this guy right here, he's talking about minister, whatever he is at the end of the day, to try to make it sound like that at the end of the day, that I don't have a right to back my company at the end of the day. Let me tell you something. Even God judges the wicked. That's why it's a thing called hell. You think at the end of the day, you'll be to do whatever you want to do at the end of the day, and there's no consequences behind it. There's plenty of consequences behind everything that you do. You think because you basically can do whatever you want at the end of the day, and a Christian doesn't have a right to defend himself, that they're allowed to let people who are Christian or police officers don't have a right to shoot people when they're committing an act of wrong. Christians that are lawyers at the end of the day don't have a right to prosecute people when they break the law. Yeah, whatever. Moving on. Oh, I'm going to back my company up. I'm backing my company at 100%. Oh, no, I blocked him because he was coming a bunch of nonsense. That's what he was coming in. But I have a right. Someone's going to tell me at the end of the day, I'm supposed to let this person come in and take my company, destroy my company, and I shouldn't be supposed to lay down and just take it? And you lost your mind. So let me get this straight. Let me come over to where you live at, take a sledgehammer to your car, right? Wreck your car, destroy your car, kick in your front door, and destroy the inside of your house. Do you have a right to come at me? No. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you have a right to come at me? Do you have a right to be angry? You have a right to be upset. Do you have a right? They don't talk trash at the end of the day. I can't stand people that come in and be fake and phony, but you're supposed to be. So if I come up to your house right now and I put a sledgehammer through your front windshield of your car, right? How's your reaction going to be? You going to come out there and shake my hand while I'm smashing your vehicle up? What's your attitude going to be? I'm curious. So we let this nonsense go on for 6 years before we basically decided going enough was enough and file against them. So for 6 years, will you allow me to come to your house every day and destroy something that belongs to you? I'm just wondering. Can you turn the cheek on that? Because I did it for 6 years. I'm just now filing a lawsuit against this guy after 6 years of this dumb nonsense. So you give me your address, I'll pop over with my crew, and we'll smash your stuff up every day for 6 years. See what happens. I guarantee that most of you, if we were coming up to your front door, automatically would pull a firearm or call the police or something. Because you're not going to tolerate that. You don't even tolerate probably your neighbor at the end of the day, basically throwing trash over your yard, letting a dog crap in your yard, stuff like that. Some of y'all talk all that trash in there. You're the first person to get fired up if your neighbor walked over and had his dog take a crap in your yard. As a matter of fact, if you took a crap in your yard, you probably would get upset and get ticked over it. Some of y'all get triggered off if the neighbor's tree is slightly over your property. Y'all get triggered off. Somebody cut you off on the side of the road, y'all get triggered off. And y'all the first person to come in here and start running your mouth at the end of the day, talking about, oh, you shouldn't be doing this and shouldn't be doing that. I put up with that nonsense for 6 years. So yeah, when I go to court, I'm gonna clean this clock. I'm taking everything from him. And I don't care who sits there and says, oh, you're a bad person at the end of the day. I put up with that for 6 years. Anybody else would have taken care of that business a long time ago. So let me sit this straight. For 6 years, you'll let me come to your house and smash something of yours, right? Destroy something of yours every day for 6 years and do nothing about it. I'm just wondering. No, I'm just curious. I put it out there. Just wondering. All right. So this person needs to be exposed. So let me get this straight on top of that. What about the people who bought this product at the end of the day and found out that this product was nothing more than house paint? What about them? Do they have a right to be cheated? Do they have a right to lose their money at the end of the day? What about them? Where's the test demonstrations at? All our products are tested. We got beta testers underneath our products. We have freaking batch numbers on our product. I got customer reviews on my product. How come in his demonstrations, this guy matches house paint at the end of the day and it's considered to be passable? So what about the people who got robbed here? What about them? I didn't think so. All right, look, bottom line is he can't make our products. We saw it right there from the door. And for those you want to sit there and cry and whine at the end of the day by saying, oh, you're wrong, you don't got a right to expose and this, that, and the other. You're just people at the end of the day that this is how I see you. You're sheep. That's how I see you. The fact that you got all this evidence before you and knowing what this guy is known for doing and you come in there and justify his action, you are sheep. You just proved that a few minutes ago. Me just having that conversation with you and you still convincing to defend this man makes you sheep. Thank you, sheep. I needed to out you out just for a minute, but thank you so much for entertaining that. Come on, I'm a little bit ahead of you guys at the end of the day. I really am. Sometimes I bring up these conversations to see exactly where your mindset's at, but thank you for popping up and letting me know. So anyway, yeah, your sheet. You just watch this man get on here on YouTube, match network grade 773, this product. And you mean to tell me, you're going to tell me that he did no wrong here? And you're defending this? You're defending him stealing Google images from Google to make his product like something that is not? You're defending that. You're defending the bare screen versus personal mix on how many people got robbed in that. What about the customer has a 35 millimeter, has 35 lumens on his projector and his screen washed out? You defend that nonsense too? What about the church who has this product? Any of these videos right here have been posted directly to the website so the customers can see exactly what they're buying, or any of these products tested at the end of the day? You defend all that too? Of course you do. That's why you're sheep. So let me say, at the end of the day, I'm not going to listen to what you got to say, because again, you're trying to sit here and justify an individual who have cheated and robbed people down through years and try to make other people's products look bad no matter what. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to let the courts decide. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why you're still talking. Tell me what's sheep. Do me a favor. What's your screen paint on your wall? Since you're defending this man, what is your screen paint on this wall? We're talking about 5 videos. Have you lost your mind on 5 videos? Really? Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, okay. Move on. All right, move on. Nobody, buddy. Move on. Move on. 5 videos. This has been going back before 7s. 5 videos. Go on. You lost your mind, buddy. Move on. Let's go. What screen paint do you have? I use the... Wait. He uses the what? That's trash. So you in here talking nonsense today. So you don't even have Crow's product. You have an elite screen, cinema gray. Yeah, that's a light gray screen. It's not the Dark Star 9, because the Dark Star 9 is a $3,000 projection screen. The screen you have is a cinema gray, which is the basic beginning of the product. I tested all elite screens, so I know their products at the end of the day. So trust me, you're talking to a person who's an expert in that field, because I've had all their stuff over here already. You don't have the ceiling and light projection technology, because that's for an ultra short throw only. So what you have is the cinema gray. You don't have the cinema gray 5D or 3D. Now those are much more darker. Those are mid gray. When you have the product that you have, which is a cinema gray, I think that can be used with a projector of 200 lumens. That's basically about it. That's a light gray screen. It's almost the same color as some of the mixes out there. It's not ambient light projection. It doesn't pull up proper contrast. The color is actually extremely poor on it. If you want that's the screen's around $800, $700 or $800 for 100-inch. Because if you were going for the cinema gray 3D, which would be 3D application projectors, but for the 5D would have been somewhere between $1,300 to $1,400 for 100-inch. And if you really was talking about some serious technology at the end of the day, you would have had the Dark Star 9, which is $3,000. So the fact that you mentioned a cinema gray, it's next to a white screen. Yeah. You're coming here having a conversation with someone who's tested every certified screen you could possibly get his hands on. Are you kidding me? And you're going to mention a screen to me? Cinema gray? Are you kidding me? That's an $800 screen. It's nothing. Move on. I'm done. Your credibility is gone. We're done. If you said Dark Star 9, I'm like, ooh, that's pretty nice. Dark Star 9, it's a pretty good screen in that category. When you go buy screens from Elite Screens, if you're talking about getting the best product that they have, it's going to end with the Dark Star 9. A cinema gray is basically the basic screen after white. You have white screen, you have cinema gray. If you got a cinema gray 3D or a cinema gray, cinema gray 5D, those are more of the mid-gray. They're a little bit darker than the cinema gray. Then you get up to the Dark Star 9, which is the flagship of their technology. But the one you bought is around $700 to $800. That's what you bought. It's the same complexion as my walls in here. Literally, it is. That product doesn't pull up jack. You literally have to be stuck in a dark environment to use that. I know, I tested them all. Even their certified technology, I've tested them all. So let me ask you a question. You've seen this particular product tested by Jamie. I've seen him test this product before in a dark environment, no color patterns, nothing whatsoever. He don't go near the dark Star 9 because the dark Star 9 would have to be used in a fully lit environment, which your screen paint can't maintain in a fully lit environment, and therefore the dark Star 9 has the ability to pull a much more darker contrast level because of its true gunmetal. We even tested the Dark Star 9 against the UV mix, which is a darker product. The problem is the Dark Star 9 has a reflective surface, which allows the screen to be to generate higher white lights. Am I losing you? Just want to make sure I'm not losing you. Been there, done it already. You're better off just painting it over with our stuff, but I don't want your business, so you know that. All right, let's get in here and have a look at this. He's an expert at color.
On school, I know I green. I printed from 1 color press to 5 color press, right? Everything in between, fine green, you know, all that good stuff. So I know how to do press checks. If you guys don't know what that is, it's when a customer goes to a print shop, offset printing, and he wants you to match a color. Because that's the color he wants for his parts and stuff like that. And that's what I used to do.
Problem we have here, James, is at the end of the day, you're sitting there talking about how you can match color and your ruler is coming up gray. It's not supposed to be gray, it's supposed to be black. It's not supposed to be gray, it's supposed to be black. I'm going to tell you something else too. For the guy who's in the talking about the cinema gray, whatever that thing is. You see right there? You see that object in the back? You see how black that is? You see the bookcase right here? What color is the screen? What color is the roller? It's gray. It's all gray. See, the interesting thing about black technology, and I can't explain it enough. I have made this stuff 8 years ago. Again, before you guys were ever heard of. We had a company under Digital 4K Crystal Onyx that literally had beta testers underneath of it. It was a product that I developed to get out of a 10-year global contract. Of course, you don't know anything about that because no one's interested in your products. But again, as I said before, that was the first black technology we ever started designing around that time. And that's right around the time where Screen Innovation was interested in our technology. Yeah, it's a much more bigger, badder screen than your cinema gray at the end of the day. Diamond would definitely put, and like I said, not a big fan of the guy at the end of the day, but I do respect his technology, would put your elite screens, DMP supernovas, and whatever the heck you have at the end of the day to shame. That screen is considered to be, and it's the truth, it is, I'm going to say what it is, it's considered to be the king of gunmetal, besides us, because we can take out a diamond. But all the other ones, you couldn't touch it. It is what it is. That's why it costs so much money, because it's definitely worth its weight in gold. He has a right to charge that kind of money for that technology. And the reason why he has the right, because it does exactly what it's designed to do. It's actually a very beautiful piece of technology. That's what we based our company on. We started working on trying to develop darker technology. Can we see right here we got going on here?
I used to wait for customers to come for a press check. And I would mix the color from scratch, all right? My base was white, and I made every color that there is to know. For these 25 years, I've been mixing colors like crazy, guys.
I've been mixing colors for 25 years, but yet you can't tell the difference between two colors here, between a freaking house paint and freaking your screen paint. You can't tell the difference, but you've been doing this for 25 years. You're hearing it say it out of his mouth. That's his video right there, correct? All right, then. Sheep be coming in here. Well, now I'm just calling y'all sheep. Sheep be just be coming in here at the end of the day, and y'all be sitting there complaining about how he knows he's an expert. Well, there's your expert right there. Explain. Oh, come on. Stop doing that whole defending nonsense. It's a bit, but it's tiresome, okay? Stop crying. It is what it is. It's right there, okay? Same people sit there and have a discussion that the sky is purple, and you sit there and tell them the sky is blue, and they would believe that at the end of the day it's still purple.
So, that's my background. It's not that, I've been doing this for 12 years and, I don't know college. No. My background is what that means. I'm offset printer. So Ken can't say that because he has no degree whatsoever, nothing like that.
I actually have a degree in culinary arts. I spent 1 month in Paris as an internship, you dummy. I also have another degree in IT tech. I build and design my own PCs. I actually have a YouTube channel here showing you how to customize and build and modify PCs. So anyway, buddy, look, for someone that's been doing a printing press for 25 years, you've been in the same apartment for how long? Are you kidding me? This is the first apartment I've ever been in. And I don't plan to be here long, 1 year, and I'm out of this place. And I'm buying 7 acres after this and having my house custom built. And you've been where? For 20? Are you kidding me? How many places I've been in? I basically came out of a rented little room. That shows you how good my gray screen paint products was. I came out of a rented little room into one house, another house, another house, and another house. And you're still in the same spot. My technology has evolved and changed down through the years. You're still making the same great products. That's stuff we made years ago. So again, whatever you're doing at your job, it ain't doing much because you're still in the same place. But after the lawsuit and your credit gets destroyed, because keep in mind, those liens are pretty nasty. They will wreck your credit score like crazy. He won't be to get a house anytime soon. He's going to live and die in that spot. Unless he gets that mess cleaned up with all that mess going on back there, he's going to get evicted. Because that right there, like I said, is a fire hazard.
Why my mix is, when I mix, I know what I'm looking at, right? That's all right.
Now, you clearly says he knows what he's looking for when he does his mixes. You just remember that right there. Yeah. He knows what he's looking for when it comes to his mixes. So what are you looking for, Jamie, in this right here? What's going on right here? What are you looking for? I'm going to use your words against you. What are we looking for when it comes to your mixes? What are we looking for? What's the difference between this? What are we looking for? Anybody else see it? Anything different? I don't see it. Okay, let's move on to this demonstration.
I tell you that once you go a little bit dark.
Oh my goodness, dude! How long does it take to paint a surface? It's literally 4 by, what is it, 3 by 2 by 3? Gee, you've been painting that thing forever. Like seriously. Ugh, I don't know what's worse, watching you stare for 20 minutes or just paint that little surface in. You're doing the partay at the end of the day. Partay takes forever to paint a surface in.
Partner and all that stuff, you're gonna lose some stuff. You know, you get pros and cons. But he cannot say that, you know.
You literally have missed that spot multiple times. Like, what is going on? What is the deal right here? How come you haven't? You just take the roller and just go over it, like literally. And again, your roller is gray.
I don't know what I'm talking about. And I know he probably did a video earlier. I was at work. I was coming out. And he did a video earlier where he was saying that I did gray paint mixes.
All right, so that's not gray at the end of the day. He's saying it's not a gray mix at all, period. That's great, Jamie. Your rollers are coming up gray. We're going to do a black mix today. Just black and glitter, that's it. I want you to look at my rollers. Rollers come up black. They don't come up gray. Anyone's ever, matter of fact, anybody's ever painted black paint. What color are your rollers when they come up? Are they gray or were they black? That's great, Jamie. You are definitely colorblind. And you're talking all this mess about how you're an expert in color and all that. You see the color of that, whatever tool that is in the back? You see what color it is? Look what color the screen is. Look at the bookcase and look at the screen. See that? That's gray. That's not black. And actually, that's the same color as your UV mix. The exact same color.
But there you go, guys.
Why are you still painting the screen? You should be done by now.
Sorry about that.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Rollers are gray. Jamie, you gotta learn colors, man. You got to learn colors. You don't know your colors yet. That's the problem. Is the video still here? Yes, the other video he did right here. This is the original one right here. Okay, good.
And let it just think. While we wait, we can talk about whatever you guys want. But it is a dark mix. For one-time use and then dispose of it. I really don't care. But as you can hear that hissing is because it absorbs more.
Same color roller. Literally. They're both gray. Oh, mercy. I tell you. That's funny. Oh my goodness, that's so hilarious. You got the sheep came in the room, carrying on and acting up. Didn't want to name the colors of the products that they had, their screen paints. They didn't want to name that. Heaven to bet you if anybody find out they got scammed at the end of the day. You're going to back somebody at the end of the day. You can't even tell me what screen paint you have up there. Because again, you're too embarrassed to find out that you come up as any one of those products that you got scammed on. Oh, that's got to hurt. And then he made a part 1 and part 2, deleted the video, tried to hide it, got put on blast, bought the video back again. Now we're sitting there watching both videos, and both videos he's sitting there saying, well, this color actually was gray, because that's the first one. That came out of dark gray, but then he first says the video is supposed to be black. So which one is it? Is it gray or black? And then the rollers are coming up gray. This is supposed to be a black product. Yet objects in the environment that are literally black don't even match the screen. Gee whiz, Louise. And you guys are going to come here and try to basically back that nonsense at the end of the day. While you doing that, you just basically declared yourself as sheep. I sat there and said, I would love to meet the sheep who follow this guy. And these guys popped up. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. It was nice meeting you. It really was. But you are sheep at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, you come in here, you try to back this guy, you try to defend this guy, but you won't tell me what screen you have sitting on your wall. One guy sits there and says, oh, I got a cinema gray. Dude, do you have any idea how many Elite screens I have tested down through time? I know what the cinema gray is. We tested it multiple times. Our screen paint crushes that stuff like it's no problem. I have demonstrations on all my certified screens posted on my site. Question, can you go to Jamie's site? Can you watch certified demonstrations? Oh, you can't? Okay, I was just wondering about that. Just keep on that. The cinema gray is, again, you come in here talking like, talking all this trash, talking all this nonsense about how you know so much about projection screens, and you have a cinema gray. That's what you have. Not a cinema gray 3D, not a cinema gray 5D. You have a cinema gray. That's a $700 to $800 screen. That's in between the white screen and next to that. Whatever. That's what it comes down to. You didn't come in here with a Dark Star 9. You didn't mention that. Dark Star 9 also makes an ultra short though one too. They make an ultra short though. Those would have been the better flagships to talk about. But you're going to come in here talking all this trash? Are you kidding me? Against the cinema gray? My technology's tested that product already. I can blow your screen clean out of the water. How much did you pay for that thing? $800? Are you kidding me? I can level your screen on 1,000. Well, I already did. I did level on 1,000 on the projector. Yeah. Are you kidding me? The very screen. How much did you pay for that screen? $700 to $800 for that screen. I guarantee that's what you paid for it. At 100 inches. And I can blow that screen clean out of the water at 720p. Give me your YouTube channel. I'm going to go check you out for a minute. I want to see your cinema gray setup. I bet you right now you're sitting in a dark environment. You're nowhere near the environment I'm sitting in because those screens can't pull up. That's virtually impossible. Give me a YouTube channel. Post your YouTube channel right now. For the guy with something at the cinema gray. Post it. I'll go to it right now. I'm going to count to 10. Post your channel. If you're going to come here talking trash at the end of the day, you got to be to back it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rob Panel. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you, Rob Panel. Out in the open. Post your channel. Let me start all over again for you. All right, we'll give you a restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, because you know better. Don't you ever post another screen in here in my channel ever again. Don't ever come to my channel talking about you got a cinema gray. I beat all the cinema grays. I beat all these screens at the end of the day. You don't have nothing for me. You're going to come here at the end of the day with my black technology and tell me that you got a cinema gray? I gave you 10 to give me that channel. You couldn't give me that channel. We're done. We shut you down. You're done. You're done. So that's what I'm talking about. Y'all can't back it up. That's the problem. You can't back it up. Y'all don't have the ability to back anything up. Y'all come and talk all this trash. What certified screen are you going to show me at the end of the day for my technology? What are you going to show me? DMP Supernova, Elite screens, Daylight screens, Vivistor. What are you going to show me? I beat all those screens already. What are you going to show me? What do you have in your home right now of certified that you think we can't take? Name it. I said, name it. See, that's the reason why we do all the tests. This is the reason why we do all the tests. And the reason why we do all these tests is because when I go to any forum site and I have these same discussions and same debates in these forum sites, and I have people that come up and they have these high-end expensive screens, these amazing setups, and I'll go, well, you know, I'll say, name what you have, and we'll show you a demonstration where we've actually beat that screen. Can any one of these screen paints do that? Y'all can't even go into freaking OLEDs. We can go into OLED forum sites and talk with them. If you're in an old site with OLED forum light and the guy goes, okay, you make a great product at the end of the day, can you give me a 100% contrast level in a fully lit environment? You know you can't do that at all, period. You don't have, the paint doesn't have the capability to do so. So you're not going to be able to convince anyone who has a black OLED TV to buy a gray screen paint. Because with that black OLED TV, he can sit there in a fully lit environment and he can basically maintain with no problem whatsoever. The only difference with the OLEDs just produce a much darker level. Any TV is going to produce a contrast level. Y'all can't even produce on a basic TV at the end of the day. Because y'all can't see the contrast levels. Every demonstrations, we've done the field trips. Every demonstration I go to, it's the same thing, same dark environment, over and over and over again. Y'all show a whole bunch of color. Y'all show a whole bunch of color when it comes down to ambient light, somewhat lit environments. I'm going to ask you a question. What does Google say about black technology? What does it say? Y'all talk all this trash. What does Google say? I didn't think so. There we go. I'll get quiet, then y'all start running your mouths again. That's our technology right there. A black technology going against the white levels on a projection screen technology versus a white a TV.
You're not going to beat the screen.
Where are your demonstrations at?
Nothing. It's matching the white levels of the TV.
Oh, now you're coming in with the Karen cries. You're crying all day long. Let me explain something to you.
That means any.
If my demonstrations are so fake, then do them today. Do all my demonstrations. It's a challenge in all my demonstrations. If you feel that all these tests are wrong, then you do them. No. I asked you a simple question. You do them then. I didn't think so. I didn't think you can do them. Because all you gotta do is run your mouth. You don't back anything up. Then you do the demonstrations. Go ahead. Knock them all out. Do it right now. Show your gray screen paint, pulling up contrast levels, the whole 9 yards. You can't do it. And this is what it is. I asked y'all for the simple fact that I asked y'all at the end of the day was, what screen paints do you have? You still can't give me that. What's your screen paints? One guy came up there and said Cinema Gray. I bet you $100 the guy who has a Cinema Gray has Crow's screen paint product. I guarantee you. And he mentioned another screen because he didn't want to say it was Crow's products. Seriously, all jokes aside. What screen paint products do you have of Crow on your wall? Because you guys are showing a lot of passion in here for backing a person's product at the end of the day that's robbing people. And if you're backing him 100% means you must have his product. So what products do you have? Rob Panel? Yeah, forget it, Rob Panel. We asked for your channel. You couldn't even give it up. So we know you're a joke at the end of the day. But Rob Panel, let me ask you a question. What's your real screen paint? Because we know you don't got no Cinema Gray. You couldn't even give me the YouTube channel linking you to the Cinema Gray. I don't believe you got it. What do you have? I asked you a question. I asked you what you have. Panel, I gotta put you in holding. You're doing too much. I'm gonna put you in here for a little bit. All right, I gotta put you in the corner. Okay, I'm gonna give you a binky. You sit in the corner, you're doing too much, okay? Gonna put you in a timeout. All right. Anybody else want to go in timeout? Now I ask you a simple question again. I said, what is the screen paint that you have of crows? What is it? Because he's showing a little too much passion for crow stuff for a person that has a cinema gray. I think you have this product. I think you chose the cinema gray. Now you want a timeout or you want to answer my question? Doesn't mean you're banned. You're just in a timeout. You can't speak no more. Now, again, I'm going to ask you one more time. What's your screen paint? Who's the next person we're going to ask real quick? The green machine. What's your screen paint? Name it. What is it? You said he doesn't use one. He doesn't use one. What? Was he using a wall? What's he using? I ask you one more time. Green machine. What's your screen paint? You got. I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, and you're going to time out. 3, 4, 5. All right. Timeout for you. Bye-bye. You're not blocked. You're just going into a timeout for a little bit. All right. There you go. There you go. Now, next one. The PJs. What projection screen do you have of crows? Y'all came in here showing a lot of heat. Y'all came here getting upset, getting angry. That's a lot of passion to show for somebody at the end of the day who doesn't own the product. So I'm asking you again, what do you have? You got until 5 and you're going to timeout. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So PJ said he has no screen at all. He has none at all, period. Nothing at all. You don't have any of his products, so why are you in here backing him? No. I'm asking you now. I don't read through that stuff in the day because I get a lot of nonsense in there, so I don't have time to entertain the craziness. I asked you a question right now. Not what you wrote. I asked you a question why you're backing him. Oh, you said why not? So why not should you back someone at the end of the day who has scammed his customers out of screen paint products, right? That's what you're saying? You support someone who basically scammed all these people out of this product, right? I'm going to ask you another question. Do you see a difference in these two products? Are they matching or are they not matching? Tell us. Come on, man. I don't want to put you in a timeout. You sound like a real nice person. I'm going to ask you again. Do you see a difference in these two products? I'm not asking you that at the end of the day. You're doing too much. I ask you a simple question. Do you see a difference in these two products, yes or no? Yes or no? That's all I'm asking you. Yes or no? Do you see a difference? Are they both the same? Or are they different? That's Jamie crying. I asked you a question. So you said do you see a difference? Are they both the same? Which one is it? First question I'm going to ask you. Are they both the same? Yes or no? Come on. I don't want to put you in a timeout, man. You sound like a nice person. So you're saying that they're not both the same. Next question. Are they the same? Yes or no? Are they the same? Yes or no? Bye. There you go. Now, PJ, I'm asking you a question. Are they the same? Yes or no? So he's saying they're not the same. That they're different. Sorry, PJ, you're colorblind. You just came on here and just sat there and said that this is two different products, that they're not the same and they're completely different. So they're completely different. No. They're completely different. Right now, I'm going to ask you one more time. Clear it up, man. Clear it up. Simple and plain. Did Crow's product match the house paint? Yes or no? The difference paint is, what's it said? The difference paint is struck me. The difference paint structure. It's not a different paint structure. Look at the product. It has nothing to do with the structure. Look at the product. Are they matching? Yes or no? Are they matching? Yes or no? He wants to go and say, oh, it's a different structure. It's not a different structure. It's paint is paint. I'm not asking you the question. I asked you a question at the end of the day. I said, are they matching? Yes or no? Come on, man. I don't want to put you in timeout. That's your last question I'm going to ask you. Are they matching? Yes or no? All right, we're done. I gave you the chance, man. You don't listen. You got to listen, man. You seem like a real nice person. Did not want to put you in timeout. I could definitely hide you off the channel easily. There we go. Y'all don't listen. I gave you a chance. I sat there and gave the man a chance. He didn't want to answer the questions. He said different structure. No, it's not different structure. They're both made out of house paint at the end of the day. See what I mean at the end of the day? Those are the sheep. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the sheep. This is why we give them these answers to see whether or not if they're going to see anything different. Anybody else would have came out there and said, nope, they're both the same at the end of the day. But a sheep at the end of the day is controlled by Jamie at the end of the day. That's the person at the end of the day that basically they follow at the end of the day. So these are the sheep. These are the sheep that will buy the product no matter how badly this guy burns them at the end of the day, they will still buy. And this is what's sad about it at the same time. And interesting. All right, people. I got things I got to do. I'm going to make a black today. We're going to make a black. We're going to skip that silver and white. All that stuff is turned into product gray. That's all it does. Let's go skip to the point. Let's make a straight black with glitter. That's what we're going to do. So when that roller comes up, it's going to come up looking black. It's not going to come up looking gray as it shouldn't. And not a bunch of stupid excuses at the end of the day. Jamie, we're going to do it better. You don't put silver, you do not put freaking white into any kind of black paint because it upsets the balance level. I sat there and said it when we first did the demonstration. I said, this is not going to go well. What did I say? It's going to come up looking gray. And it came up looking gray in both video demonstrations. So we're going to make a version of it that's going to be black with glitter. Let me show you something real quick. Let's go pop over to our test page. We're going to go over here to our marketplace right here. Let's go pop over to the marketplace. You like that, don't you? I like that. You like that. You like that. You do. You do. Don't sit there and say you don't. You do. Probably on my page right now, sitting there like, oh, it's so amazing. Tears coming out of your eyes, your shirt all soaking wet in the front and everything. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, cry. Anyway, let's go in here. It's all jokes aside. Let's come in here real quick. Now let's go to the bottom. This is where we put our information at right there. These are black on black demonstrations. You have any of these on your website, Jamie? Any one of these on your website, your product showing next to gray paint, the difference? Do you have any? Where are the demonstrations at? Anyone who has this product right now, can you show me any test on this product? Anybody. Anybody can show me any test on the products. Can anyone show me any tests on these products? Anyone test on the product on Jamie's products? Anyone got Network Gray 773? Slap against that screen. See what we get. You do know that when the stream is over, we're going to go through your channels one by one, right? We're going to go into your channels, we're going to look around, and we want to see basically if your channels are fake. I think a majority of you got fake channels, right? What do you think? We want to see if you have Crow's product. I'll find out one. I just go right through your channel and find out if you have it. And then I want to see these demonstrations. If you're sitting in the dark, guess what's going to happen? We're going to come back and do a video demonstration, go through all your channels, and that's what we'll do it that way. Ah, come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Where are the tests? Where are the tests? Where are the tests? Come on, show me tests. Where are the tests? Come on, show me tests. We got tests right here. Where are your tests at? Where? Post a test right here in the video right now. Post a test that you can show Jamie testing your product. Show me a test.
My screen basically is going to be outperforming.
Now, for those you don't know, and again, you're late to the party. You're always late to the party. Always late to the party. You know what's going on here? This right here in this demonstration, we make 4 different individuals of black screen paint to put against our own product. This stuff is actually black. Not like that gray mess that you guys got on that roller at the end of the day. This is actually black. This is to prove at the end of the day that no one can make our product. This video was made about a couple years ago. You're late to the party. I know. But the difference between this product came up black, as you can see. All right, let's go have a look at this real quick. Now we do these because, again, when we're dealing with companies, they want to know if anyone can make our stuff. How easy is it to duplicate our product?
Tablespoon of
Do you see the color?
This would probably steer some of.
You see that? You see the color of that? That's black, not gray. Gee, where's you guys gotta learn freaking colors at the end of the day? It's so freaking easy. Do you see what color? What color is that? Is that gray or black? That's black at the end of the day. That really is. Some of you probably got crazy insurance right now in your car. You'll probably just blow through lights at the end of the day. I could have swore that was a purple light. Officer, like, what the freak did you just say? You say purple? Yeah, that's black. That's how you do it. A test demonstration on your product to make sure that it doesn't match up. That's how it's done. Now, we did this demonstration for the idiots. Because the idiots, we knew sooner or later we're going to try to make our products. So what we did was we made several different versions of dark mixes to put against our own products. Let's see if they would basically match our technology. Let me explain something to you. First, oh, by the way, we actually made all the crow screen paints in one hit. That's all his paints right there made from his tutorial video. Every last one of them were made. We even were able to make the UV mix on a reversal. I can show you a demonstration on that. We're not talking about basically at the end of the day. We're talking perfect match first time.
Implode on me one time. Literally implode. That's when I learned
So what's going on, people? What is going on? Look at it. There's another one.
I'm a little bit more happy with this one. Nobody is. One thing I noticed that. There you go. There you go. So this one right here, I'm a little bit more happier with this one. Nobody is.
Oh, you think this is, we don't, see, this is the thing about it. Sheep, let me explain something to you. We do all these tests already. This is why they're posted all over our website. This is why when we come to Jamie's website or Danny, there are no tests done. Your product itself sitting on your wall is no test done. I could give you a paint right now and I could blend right into your screen with no problem just by looking at it. And I bet you wouldn't do the demonstration, would you? Sheep. You would basically, at the end of the day, basically block your channel, block me. You would do something, but you would never do that demonstration. La-di-da-di-da-da-da.
Well, the problem is the followers change to say, some of them do know better.
How dark is that paint? It's darker than his, isn't it? So let me get this straight. If I can make 3 or 4 individual dark mixes to put against my own product and neither one of them will match, what hope do you have at the end of the day? You guys are late to the party.
I could easily basically make a lot of money off them. I can just basically have a car painting service, and like we make the best black car paint service ever. Just paint your car gray, you really know the difference. You really wouldn't know. So look at that. Someone say, "Oh, that is definitely black."
That's a dark gray. That's not black. See, Jamie, the video you just made, I told you, I give people a long enough rope to hang themselves. The video you just made, we did it already. We did it many years back. That dark product you call that dark gray mixture, been there and did it already. You're late to the party again. How do you enjoy being embarrassed? Do you? It's kind of like how I treat you is kind of like you do dumb stuff. You stand on top of 2 large crates, and I basically take a running start with some really pointy cowboy boots, come off a trampoline, and nail you right in your private areas. Now you got my permission to cry. We did this dark gray stuff years ago. Gee whiz, always late to the party. Man, he's always late to the party. Come to the party, tell him I got an invitation. Dude, it's like a week old.
Okay. That's what happens. And then I have to go through all that punishment.
Punishment!
Side down play.
See how we treat you at the end of the day? We make videos in advance to put you to shame. And you hear me on camera talking about all that punishment. Punishment! Why did I mention anything about this? Why would I? I mean, come on. I like to basically string you along, you know what I mean? Dog you out, trash you, and then we come in and we crush you. That's what we do. You're known for doing that. Look at the caps. Here come the Capitals. Here come the Capitals. The Capitals. Bring the Capitals. He's yelling now. What? You sound like freaking Macho Man. Oh, no, I can't say Macho Man. He's a legend at the end of the day. I would never tame him at the end of the day. Sorry, Macho Man. Yo, at the end of the day, y'all know what y'all doing. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. We made that gray paint. That same gray paint you have, we made it already. We didn't put water in it either. How you feel right now, Jamie? Look at that. Look. How you feeling right now? G. Willikers, Batman. G. Willikers. What color is that, Jamie? G. Willikers. G. Willikers. Jamie G. Willikers. What color is that, Jamie? It's dark gray, Jamie. That's what it is, dark gray. We did it already. We've been there and done this already. G. Willikers.
Now, anytime somebody does a thing like this,
oh my goodness. That was so easy. G. Willikers.
When you see the white level test, we do the black on black test.
We do them tests already. Already done the test. Don't know. Where's your gray versus gray test? Where I'm at? Where they at? I can't find one. Let me tell you something. Y'all come in the room screaming and crying about blah, blah, blah. Show me a demonstration on your product today. If y'all have that screen paint, don't come in here crying and being fake. Oh, we don't have the product. We don't have anything at all. Yes, you do. You got it. You just don't want to admit it. Give me a demonstration on Network Grade 773 today. All of y'all. All y'all sheep.
1,000 lumens. Because like the guy said in the video, it's hard for black screens to pick up. We have to be at a certain...
I'm asking y'all. I called Joe out. What you going to do? Go in there and do the demonstration. That's all I ask you. Do the demonstration. Show me. Show me your product on Match Network Grade 773. Show me. Today. Tomorrow. You got till next week. You can't do it, can you? You can't do it because you got robbed at the end. That's what you got. Pretty sure some of y'all did it already. I know y'all did it already. Look at the sheep coming in upset and angry. They got robbed at the end of the day. It's okay. You want a Kleenex? I'm a Kleenex. I get the boat on your shirt. Oh, isn't that my technology right there? And my product was actually darker. My 4 that I had was actually darker than his product. Let me tell you something. Now I'm able to do this with no problem whatsoever, right? Okay, and we're going to do it again today. But I got no problem doing this in the day. Let me explain something to you real quick. Those of you who have gray screens, let me see your product against Network Grade 773 and Slip Silver at the end of the week. I'm going to go through these channels right now. When the video ends, I'm going through the channels one by one. I'm pulling you up, putting you on blast, going through your channel, seeing if you got that screen paint. And then when I go through and I find you don't have the screen paint, I'm going to put you down as a fake at the end of the day. You're faking. You come in here faking. You can't back it up. Those of you who do have the product, I'm going to put you on challenge for that Network Grade 773. Put that across your screen. See what you get. Can you back your product? Can you? I don't think you can. Y'all can't even name the products that y'all have. Name the products that you have. Who we got in here real quick? Let me see what we got here. No, whatever it is, patent, ID, something equal. Yeah, do me a favor. What's the color of your product? What's the screen paint you got? You got until 5. You're going to, actually, you're going to a timeout. I'm giving it to you right now. What color you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. What screen paint you got at Crows? What do you got? Oh, you can't give me anything. 5. Oh, there you go. And timeout. Take the binky. Boom. There you go. Binky for you. Gee whiz. You can't name the color of the screen paint you have? How are you going to come in here and back a product and you can't tell me what you have? Move on. Okay, so this is the screen paint we made. This is the results. Boom, 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 boom. Now, Jamie, the product that you made was kind of like a dark gray. We made that already, and we made several black paints.
No, buddy. That's not our product. Come on. I'll ship you down the real Phoenix, so you can do the demonstration right there for yourself. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? Anyway, like I said, we're going to make a different version. My version is going to be better than your... I don't know why you put silver in there, because silver's bad. And you put white in there, which you came out with 2 gray versions of a paint. and 1 and 2. We're going to show you how to do it right, Jamie. If you're going to put a test against my product, it's going to have your ruler's going to have to come up black because my product here is black. So we're going to take some black paint and we're going to put some glitter in it. That's what we're going to do. And we ain't going to put none of that silver because silver is going to change the color of the product because you try to do it the second time and the product came up gray again. So the silver doesn't work. You tried it with the white, and when you try to put the white in, it came up gray. As you said right there, this came out more gray. It's not gunmetal, it's gray. That's what it is. So now you tried part 2, and you took out the white, and you try to use just the silver water in the black paint. How did that turn out for you? It still came up gray, right? Yeah, it did. After you sat there and stirred it for like around 20-something minutes. So that failed, right? Failed, failed, failed. So what we're going to do is we're going to do you one better. We're going to do black paint, which is basic glitter in it. That's what we're going to do, which means there's no silver in it and there's no white. That means it's black on black, which all demonstrations we do from the door. And I'll blow that clean out of the water and rub it in your face. Because you couldn't even get part 1 and part 2 right. You kept making a gray paint. Turn around, I got a gray paint. Then you're going to turn around to me, I think this product is gunmetal. You listen to yourself when you talk. You slander our product and you say that it's a black paint. But in the video when trying to make our product, now it's a gunmetal. Well, which one is it? Can't be both. You don't listen to yourself when you talk. You literally talk so much stupidity at the end of the day, you don't realize what you say when you open your mouth. You sat there and said in the video that you're making our product and it's black, but it kept coming up gray in part 1 and part 2. Then you turn around and you slander our product and said it's a black paint. It comes up black. But now you're saying our product must be gunmetal. So which one is it? Gee whiz. You guys are not that smart at the end of the day. Seriously. What you been snorting? So which one is it? Because you never mention, you never have our product up there claim to have it. When you have claim to have our products, you never have it up there as gunmetal. You have it up there as black paint. But when you can't make the product correctly, then you come in and say, oh, it must be gunmetal. You guys are so freaking cheesy. 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 So cheesy.
All right, let's go back to this.
So cheesy. So cheesy. You're so
What do you think
cheesy.
at the end of the day? There's your white nose.
Oh my goodness. It's so cheesy. Why is it so cheesy? Why? Why are you so cheesy? So I'm gonna ask you a question. When you do our products, you claim this is our products, and you do side by sides, right? And you say that's our product. How come you don't announce it as gunmetal and you announce it now as being black? Which one is it? It's black or gunmetal? Which one is it?
No, keep in mind. The paint, the colors, no matter what you put in, would have basically, if you put too
You get
much
mad because we come on camera and we embarrass you. That's what you're mad about. Then you bring your sheep in here and they try to back you up, but they end up looking like idiots too. Because none of them give us any form of straight answers from the door. It's just a bunch of dumb stuff back and forth. That's all they say. Same thing. Give me your YouTube channel. Post it right there. I'll pop into your YouTube channel. I'll check out the product that you have, and I'll send you over Network Gray 773, and you can do that demonstration yourself. None of y'all came to state exactly what your product actually was. Somebody came here and said, oh, it's Cinema Gray. You ain't got no Cinema Gray. You got that product. You just don't want to mention you have this product because you don't want to look like an idiot because he's right there matching house paint. I ain't gonna back something and be ashamed of something at the same time.
Our orders jump because people try to make the product
And then you turn around, then you turn around and you try to make some gray mess. Again, both of them come up gray. We do the demonstration. We did that years ago. You're late to the party. We've been done this already. Same thing with the whole thing about the sheet, the bed sheet. We did this way back when we had the 7s. Gee whiz, you guys are late to the party. Now, again, I want to see my demonstration of Network Gray 773, and I want to see the Amazon microblend. Whether your customers do it, the sheep, or whether you do it, I want to see it done. Of course, you won't do it because you don't want to end up like this again. Let me watch this little video right here. Oh, wait. Making products. Let me show you how we do this, people, at the end of the day. You see these products sitting on this table? One time. Not part 2, not part 3, one time. That's it. And we had, keep in mind, let me explain something to you too real quick, since you like to run your mouth so much. Our products are black. So let me tell you that from the door. We got a black screen in the demonstration. That's what's sitting behind there is a black screen that's blending into their screens at the end of the day. But let me explain something to you. We have ProCrow's actual product, not a product that was tampered with. No, we have a product that was unboxed, unpackaged, all that. Not something was given to us from somebody. No, a package that came by the United States Postal Service that we opened it up and basically showed that basically was their package. Let me see right here. See right here where we have the 2.0. Those of you who bought that product. There you go. That's a 2.0. Right there. 2.0. A customer went and ordered that for me. Picked that up for me. Jamie didn't know who the customer was, so he shipped that package to us, well, to the customer shipped to us, which means that product in there has never been tampered with, hasn't been touched, hasn't been tainted, nothing, because Jamie thought that was going to a customer. Sad thing about it is he had a hole in the side of the container right here and still shipped it to the customer anyway, and it leaked inside of it. But that's all we needed to do the demonstration. There was this UV mix right there. Yeah, these are all unboxed products right here, unboxed. So we had these here, we unboxed them and displayed them. Not like some containers he got from God knows where and what he put into them. So with that being said, these products sitting on this table that were made basically from products that we legitimately ordered directly from him. We made that with $40 of paint. Basic black and white paint. That's how every last one of his products were made. Now when the Frankenstein got here, and I laid the Frankenstein next to the UV mix, the Frankenstein was off by 1 shade, which means to make the Frankenstein, that darker mix, would have been a reversal of black paint. And it would have been 5. It would have been 5 instead of 6. UV took 6. Frankenstein would have took 5 tablespoons of black paint to make it. See? Perfect match. Let's show you more of a perfect match. So we came in here on the surface we have here. Each one of these is a sample of Crow's screen paint that we purchased directly from him. And the larger screens are the products we made. So to use sheep at the end of the day, what you have on your wall, I can make it easily. We watched your buddy try to make our product and he failed 2 times and came up with a great product, not black. And now we're going to turn around and do a demonstration of an actual black with some glitter in it and see if it matches our product. Not gray, actual black. Now that actual black, if it doesn't blend into our screen paint, which we've done these demonstrations tons over and over and over again, then that means that even if he made the screen paint at full 100% black and not gray, he still can't match. How embarrassing that would be today, wouldn't it? I just thought about that. Why am I going to waste my time going there and buying this junk at the end of the day? He's trying to make a black paint. As we see, he made first attempt and second attempt and he failed. He tried to make it darker than the other one and he still doesn't come up with black. Because Jamie's brain doesn't work that way. He can't understand the concept of a screen being actually black. It has to have some white or something in it in order to get the white levels. That's how your brain functions, Jamie. Doesn't work that way. It's a little more complex than that, do that kind of stuff in the day. That's why we know all your products are made out of black and white paint. They all have the same signature. All that was made with $40 of paint. 3 mixes. From anywhere from basically to his UV mix, which we have right here. See that green tape? That's the actual product. And that's the product right there. There you go, Jamie. We can make your products. All of them. Every single one of them. What happened, Jamie? And we ordered your products. I have unboxing videos on all those products being shipped to me from you, opened up right out of the package. Now, those containers you have there, do you have any receipt for any of those items you have sitting on that table? Do you have any package video? You don't have one, do you? You claim they were given to you by other people. That's what you claim. All those packages right there basically have a postal stamp with your address attached to it, or basically your post office box attached to it. How y'all feeling at the end of the day, you sheep at the end of the day? How y'all feeling? Feeling kind of bad. You should be. You could have made that product yourself. You know what tutorial video we use at the end of the day? We just use his tutorial video. We didn't go make this off the top of our head. We just used this black and white tutorial video to make this. Interesting, isn't it? Yep, you could have made it yourself for free. Well, not for free, you still had to pay for it. There we go. Could have made it for free. Those of you who have the Cinemax, you can make that free with the, not free, you gotta pay for it anyway. You can make it without mixing it. You just go slide it off the shelf. He already showed you in the demonstration it matches, so there you go. These are always different mixes made. Cinemax, Personal Mix, Metallica Mix 2.0, all of these products made right there. We're just using basic black and white, $40 worth of paint. UV Mix. You didn't know about this demonstration, did you? You know the beautiful thing about it is, it didn't take me part 2 to get it done. One video, I was able to knock out all those products. Let me use his own tutorial video to do it. Go right up close on the screen for you. And you mean to tell me it took you a part 1 and part 2 to try to make my black technology and you came up gray in both videos? Is there gonna be a part 3? Part 4? Part 5? It's kind of sad. So when I tell you sheep at the end of the day that I can make your products at the end of the day, I can make your products. I can look at your screen and tell how it's made. Y'all can't even look at my technology and tell how it's made. If you can't even pass any of the tests to go with it, what tests do we have on this product to pass? None at all. Period. Man, I'm gonna get angry at me at the end of the day. Fuss and complain and get mad at me. There you go. That's black paint versus my technology. See that white level on that product right there? So Jamie, we're gonna do you one better, like I said. You made 2 videos, you made 2 attempts to try to make the product. You tried to delete the video, but then it was enough basically putting you out there, you brought the video back. Both products came up gray in both demonstrations. We go back and show you a demonstration. You made 4 different individual screen paints, actually much darker than your gray, and none of them could match your technology. So now today, what I'm going to make for you is, I'm not going to make your gray mixture because that's a waste of my time. My product is not gray, it's black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a 100% black mixture. That's what we're going to make and put that against my technology. And I'm going to crush it with no problem whatsoever because my technology is tested against any form of black surface when yours at the end of the day can't even pass a basic house paint. Sheep, you have my permission to cry. This is going to be pretty bad for y'all. Can't even back your products up. What good is your products if you can't back them up? That's black paint. What is it, black paint? Yeah, no, white surface in our technology right here. This is your product right here. What good is your product if you can't back it up, Jamie? You see that screen right there? That's our technology right there. See that screen producing that high red? That's us. What good is your product if you can't back it up? Look at your sheep. They come into the room and they claim that your product basically works. And none of them will actually give us the name of their very product. Even one even lied and said he had a cinema gray, which we know he didn't have that. If I know at your YouTube channel, I'll go right to your YouTube channel. I guarantee you don't even own that screen. I guarantee we pull up his paint. You willing to lie and say you have another projection screen due to the fact that you're afraid to say that you have his. Now, that's pretty bad. Let's show you how sad this one gets for you. Let me show you.
Age technology screens. Basically obsolete. All right, so I'm going to take
We're the
you down
ones
to the
who
overhead,
started Network
and
Grade
we're gonna do
773.
Like I said, this is a little different from your bare.
In this demonstration, I clearly say, because we're testing it for the first time, I said, I don't expect for it to match, but we're curious. The reason why this video was made was because I started thinking that it's going to get to a point where people make great products are just going to ship you everyday gray paint. That's what they're going to ship you. And then hit it with a 4K projector, stick it in a dark environment, and try to make you believe it's something different. This is why we request tests. This is why I come on YouTube and I say that any customer buying any product needs to request tests on the product before the product was ever manufactured or made, which means you must show tests before that product was sold. Also, too, customers should request the difference between the product and an everyday household paint. This needs to be requested. What is the difference between that surface and an everyday white screen? All these demonstrations must be done in fully lit environments. All these demonstrations must be done live. What's the problem? But yet we receive a whole lot of hate because people got upset by that because, again, they don't want to do the test. You don't want to do the work. You see that product in that container right there for $23 a gallon? That product right there, we did that test 6 months to a year before Jamie did this one over here. Who's to say that he's not going in and sending you in a quart of everyday gray paint? How do you know? Do you have a comparison? Do you have a test showing you the difference? We have a test on ours. What about you? What about you sheep at the end of the day? Can you tell me there's a difference between that product? Show me a video. Show me a difference. Bet you can't, because you can't. So let me show you something right here.
Server screen because it's already made up, and all we gotta do is just clean it down. So we're not looking for an identical match. We're seeing if you can really see a difference.
I said I'm not looking for an identical match. It's the first time we're trying this out. We're trying to see if we see a difference. We were able to match the Personal mix, the Metallica mix, and we were able to match the Cinemax. Now, mind you, at this particular time, a customer who didn't like how Jamie had did us when we ordered the Cinemax, he sent us a black paint, which we did win the claim. On top of that, got our money back. But he didn't like what Jamie did. He thought it was dirty. You figure a business deal is a business deal, and that's how you do business. So he sent us his Cinemax to us. Jamie got on camera, started screaming and carrying on, talking about, oh, that's not the product. He made it, blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. To turn around and match it with your own Cinemax. You people cry too much.
With this product. Now keep in mind, like I said, if you put black paint, black fabric, and that stuff against our screens, you're definitely gonna see a difference in that. All right, where's the paint can? Pop this open.
This is what I say. This is before Jamie did any tests. Watch this. Don't cry now. I don't want to hear it.
This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. Look at that right there.
What did I say?
That's not good.
What did I say?
Looking at that, that is not good at all. And that's nothing in it. No black, no glitter, nothing. That is not a good sign. That is actually a perfect color right there. All right.
I said it.
He's going to have to help us on this on night and day. It's not going to go well at all.
I told you. I warned you. So I'm glad I don't make gray screen paints anymore. If I had to deal with that at the end of the day. So that's the paint right there. That's Network Grade 773 right there, painted to the surface.
All this. People got my form site saw this, but you customers didn't see this at all. Are you kidding me? Like you sit there doing his paint shop.
So a question here. We did this demonstration before Jamie ever did Network Grade 773. And in this demonstration, we matched his products. 6 months to a year later, Jamie did the demonstration and he matched what we exactly say what he's going to do. But the difference is Jamie didn't do the rest of his screen paints. Jamie only did the Cinemax. He didn't go near the Personal and he didn't go near the Metallica. So what about the rest of the products? They also need to be tested.
On my side, and they blend.
Here it is. Look at that. Look at that. Look how bad that is. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Blend it. Blend it. Blend it.
You're
Boom.
telling me that your customer is going to get the same image that you're displaying.
Who got that Cinemax? Who got that Cinemax? Who got that network grade for $23? How much y'all pay for that? How much y'all pay for that? Look, even the color demonstrations. Look at the color level. The color levels wouldn't even pull. Our black technology pulled. But the color levels didn't even. What happened?
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between that and
Look at that.
you back 13 feet from the screen.
Look at
and
that.
motion
What
right off the
happened?
screen in the dark. You wouldn't be able to pick that up. But
It's like your screen paint saw Casper the Friendly Ghost and just all the color just came out of it. Just, what happened to it? It's literally like somebody took a giant ink pen and just went and just sucked all the paint out of it. Y'all stuff is trash, man. This is trash, man. Didn't pick up jack. Wait. But let's go over here where Jamie did the demonstration himself. End up matching the product. Come on, man. Y'all just doing too much. Doing too much. I'm going to go to the bottom one. Doing too much. Doing too much. Doing too much. Let's get the other one with his face on it. Look at that. That's messed up. That is messed up. We literally did that 6 months to a year ago. Check the timestamp. See who did it first. You were like, man, that's messed up. That is messed up. Then came on there and matched the screen. Oh, my goodness. The pain. The pain. The pain. The pain, the pain, the pain. Come on, you can't. Come on, don't get mad. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Come on. You guys not matching products correctly. Sitting there matching house paint. Look what it says at the top of the video. Hold on. Let's not forget what it says at the top of the video. Look, what did he post at the top of this video? Crow Cinemax Mix versus Network Grade 773. Ooh yeah. What happened? We told him it was going to happen. Do you hear me pop that top and said, this is not going to go well, you know, blah, 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 blah. I told you. And now look what happened. Came back and look at your product and tell how they made your product with that screen paint, that mixture. 2 tablespoons of black paint into white paint. Made all your products with that at the end of the day. Even made your reversals, your darker mixes. Made that too. Frankenstein. 5 scoops of white paint into a black base. UV mix, 6 scoops into a black base. Made your products already. Cinemax is made with 4 tablespoons of black paint. What's the other one we did? Oh, we got the ingredients all written down. The ingredients are written down on those videos. They're all written down. We made the what was the 2.0 was made with 2 tablespoons. Literally made it with the exact same ingredient because that's how it was made. Metallica mix was made with 2 of them. Personal mix was actually a little bit more lighter, so it was actually 1 off by 1 scoop. That was about 3. It was easy to make them. Sitting up there brimming with conflict. Look, I'm going to show you the receipts. I told you it was going to happen. Did I not tell you it was going to happen? Did I not tell you it was going to happen? And it happened. So now what happened, Jamie? You still sell the same screen paint on your website. Yeah, boy. We did already. We showed the black them. You're late to the party. You're late to the party. Make the mix. You're late to the party. We've been there and done it already. Go rewind. You're late to the party. You got to rewind, man. Hit the button. You'll see me show off my products, basic versus black products. If you want, go to my website. Go to my marketplace. Go look down below. Go to the library. Make sure when you do it, you got a large piece of pie and some ice cream or whatever, because you're going to be down there a while. The archives is pretty crazy. You remember Indiana Jones? So they were showing where they were putting away that statue, and they went to that crazy archives. You're going to be all up in there like that. Like, gee, I don't even know where to start up in here. It's just overwhelming. There's just so many tests up in here. That's how it's going to be, just like that. You go to Crow's site, you're like, nah, where's the test? What the freak? Where are the tests? Like, where? It's like trying to find your car keys in the morning when you got to be out for work. You're just looking for them, but you can't find them. And they're not there. That's the scary part about it. They're not there. All your fears come to life. Like, wait a minute, where do I leave the keys at? And you think like, oh, you don't know. Look at that. There it is right there. Look at it. All right, this is the magic moment right here. Get close to the screen, boys and girls. It's about to get crazy up in here. Is he going to match the screen paint? Oh my goodness, unbelievable pandemonium is going crazy up in here. Oh my goodness, he matched. That was the first thing I said when I first saw the demonstration. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. He came into this demonstration and freaking matched. It's like arena, like you had a wrestler called Network Great 773 walk into the ring and Jamie kept to talking all his trash. I'm gonna do this to it, I'm gonna do that to it, I'm gonna do that to it. And you get into the ring and that sucker just freaking clothesline you behind. Your freaking sneakers came off and went in a different direction of boots, and that sucker picked you up and power drives you to the ground like boom. Whole arena just shakes, people screaming like, yeah! It beat the living crap out of you. It beat the crap out of you. And then as you're laying there like, oh, can't move. Gets up on the top belt for the finishing move, comes down with the elbow, BAM! Right on your head, and you just see the vibration, like the whole entire arena just shake, the turnbuckles just crash in. You are finished. Yeah, that's what it did to you. Network Great destroyed you. That's what it did. And you never came back. You never came back, did you? Did you ever come back after the Network Great? Did you ever come back and say, I'm going to challenge it again? I'm going to come back and challenge it. You never came back. You lost the belt. You lost the fame. You lost it all. And now you're just sitting out there by a trash can with a bottle of Jack Daniels trying to keep it all together. When you deep down inside, you know you got destroyed. I have problems, people. Because you could have come back. You could have came back. You could have said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna put it up against the hybrid mix. I'm gonna put it against the hybrid mix. But you knew better. I'm not going back in that ring. Not at that freaking humiliation. You talk all of this trash on the mic. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. And you got in there and got leveled. I mean, leveled. It's bad when it slams you to the ground and it's doing that little whole freaking Ric Flair shovel, that woo, back and forth, just shuffling around you like da 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 da, and all you can do is sit there like half awake and half like, what the frick is going on? What happened? I thought I was gonna take this at the end of the day. That's it, and all you hear is a 1, 2, 3, and it's it. It's over. That quick. Matter of fact, he was in so much shame, he just laid there, just rolled off the tarmac, just rolled off and just rolled underneath the ring. Rolled under the ring, just sat there, hearing the different previous matches going on and the crowd screaming, but you can't come from underneath the ring. You got to stay there because of the embarrassment. And then when the lights go out and it's dark and you see the man pushing the broom across, you roll out and you realize that the arena's all dark, the people are gone, and your career is over. I should write books. Yeah! In the night, in the ring today, 2 people will enter, 1 will leave. Crow 1176 versus Network Gray SW 773. Yeah! Crow, how you feel you're going to handle this? At the end of the day, I'm telling you right now, I can take this. I can destroy this. I got the power to do so. I got the power of the crow. Let me hear the call. Grr, grr, grr. I don't know the sound of a crow at the end of the day. I'm just going with that. And that's how he was in there talking all this trash. And Network Great 773 was all quiet in the back, like, you know what? This is what's going to happen. This man's going to enter into the ring. He's going to face the Fury. I'm going to come down on him with the 32 ounces. The 32 ounces, baby, right down across his neck. And it's going to be over. That's all I got to say. And that's what happened. Jamie came running in the ring, and all you seen was that 32 ounces just right across his neck. And he just watched his boots go right through the side of the ring, and it was out. It was over. That's it. And you just sitting in the back of the alleyway drinking your Jack Daniels like I used to be. I used to be famous. 8 years later, we're in the same outfit you were that night when you got crushed in the ring by Network Gray 773. Sponsored by Sherman-Williams. That was fun. All right, we had some fun there. I really got to stop doing this. I mean, I'm trying to have a little fun here, you know what I mean? But he got crushed, that's all too. He got crushed. He got crushed in the ring. I know you called for backup. You called for backup, but nobody was coming in. Nobody was coming in. Usually people come in and they do, but nobody was coming in. You was in there by yourself. Nobody came in. Where was your backup? Where were they? Nobody came in. Maybe that box could have been your backup. I don't know. Hit you with the 32 ounces right in your neck. Oh man, that's funny. That's really funny. That would be kind of cool to see something like that in clay animation. Got hit with the 32-ounce killer. I can say right now, after the match, and they be talking trash, and like, where is he? Like, we don't even know. Like, did he show up? Like, we don't know. He's going. He spent the entire night under the freaking ring because he was afraid to come out because he got embarrassed. That's why. That's where he was at. And they said, what was going through your mind in the middle of that match? Well, I seen him coming up. I seen him coming up. He had that fear in his eye. He thought he was going to be to take me. And as he got in the ring, I just came down on him with the 32 ounces, and that was it, Jack. That was it. He was just laying there. He couldn't do nothing. He was staring up at me. I was staring down at him, and he knew it was over. So I finished it, Jack. I finished it. I did what any man would do. I finished it. And that's the end of it, Jack. That's the end of it. The 32 ounce. Boom! The 32 ounce. 32 ounce. That's not the receipt. That's the contract. That's the contract he's showing that he's ready to go into the ring and fight the Network Race 773. That's the receipt he's showing. Look, right here. Tonight, I fight. He's just showing. He's bearing it in front of the camera. Brimming with confidence, brimming with faith. He knows he's going to be to take on the Network Gray. I told you from the door what was going to happen. I predicted what was going to happen, and it happened. Oh, the insanity. The insanity. You know, question is, are you going to come back in and challenge this stuff again? Because you know, you should pop in like, here comes a new challenger. Like, just pop in there and just see if you can basically take it again. Come on, man. Hey, go back in, work out, you know what I mean? Chase some chickens around, climb to the top of a mountain, you know what I mean? Run down Philadelphia with a bunch of kids chasing behind you, you know? Get that. You got to do run down Italian market. I'm going to take it this time. I'm going to take it this time. Ding, ding, ding. Not over. It's done and over and done with that quick. Oh, well. Let me see where we parked the car at. This is the audience. I got my keys are over here, right? Okay, let's go, Bobby. Let's go. Let's get out of here. It's over. Just got in the ring and got freaking. And this time he's just going to drop kick you. He's not going to let you get in the ring this time. This joker going to come off the turnbuckle and drop kick you before you even get in the ring. You're not even going to step foot in the ring. He's going to totally embarrass you. First time you got the 32 ounces to the neck and he took you out. This time he's just going to totally embarrass you. He's going to come off the turnbuckle and just drop kick you. Bam! Right in your freaking face with them size 13s right up underneath your freaking Adam's apple. And you're just going to slide across the freaking tarmac right up to where you started from, knocked out like it's going to be crazy. I would love to see that. Love to see that. Come on for a second round. We want to see the second round. So, yeah, I ain't never seen anything like that all my life. I just watched this freaking jump off the turnbuckle and just do a drop kick on this guy. He didn't even make it in the ring and just kicked him so hard he just slid right back up over there by the announcer. Okay, this is fun. We're doing too much here. We got to, later on, we'll be back in to do the real black paint. So we're going to do black paint with glitter in it because he tried 2 attempts to do it with the with gray paint or whatever stuff he's putting in there, and it kept coming up gray over and over and over again. So we'll do a real version of black paint. So rollers come up black, and we'll put some glitter in there, okay? Because the version he's making is bullcrap. It's not our product. In the day, our product is black, not gray. So you had 2 chances, you fail. We'll do it the right way. All right, so we'll be back in. All right, gotta go. Thank you all. God bless. Tonight.